Welcome back to the GDQ Hotfix. My name is Dangerous, and this is Crosshair, the show that features runs with bullets. First-person shooters, third-person shooters, shmups, bullet hells, lasers, rockets, grenades, paintballs, and shotgun shells. If it's got bullets, you can find it here on Crosshair. About a week and a half ago now, I think it's right around then, Preventathon just finished up its most recent marathon. It was a rousing success, raised some money for charity, and also had a banger lineup of runs. And as I was going through the schedule, I was like, you know, some of these could be good to have on Crosshair. And here we are. So I grabbed 4 of the coolest runners we had on the schedule, and I had them come here to show them off for you here on Crosshair. So we'll be wrapping up the day with Bad Way. If you've never seen that game, it could also be called Bad Game. Hilarious speedrun. If you like helicopters, that'll make sense when we get there. Leading into that, though, we've got Mega Man 10. Phil 7 will be here to show that off. Captain Wayne, Vacation Desperation, will be up after our first run. That is going to be with Wild Cherry Meteor. But leading things off, my good buddy James Swan is here to show off BPM, bullets per minute. James, take it away.
Hey. Thank you, Dane. I know you said you got talented runners. I know the other runners are talented, short, but what about me? What about me? What?
Don't you sell yourself short.
Also, I do have a commentator here to help me out with the vibes. We have the wonderful Hockey Babbler. If you'd like to introduce yourself further, my friend.
Hey there, I'm Hockey Babbler, and if James is not kinder to himself, I will be throwing the Depi pen for self-deprivation prevention at you from across the country if necessary.
How dare, how dare. Very well. Without further ado, if you have not seen BPM bullets per minute before, I mean, it's got bullets in the name, so perfect fit for this show. It's a rhythm FPS title, one of my favorite of all time. I think it's the second most played game I have in my history of playing games. Skuld is my absolute favorite character, practically a character designed for speedrunning. We'll get into the details as we go a little bit. But just know, my health's gonna be ticking down the entire time, so we literally have to go fast or we die. So without further ado, Babs, Dane, wanna give me a countdown?
Babs, would you do the honors?
Absolutely. James Swan, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Good luck.
And here we go, going into Asgard 1. First of the 8 floors we're going to go through. This game is loosely inspired by Norse mythology. So going through the different floors as we see them, kind of inspired by Levels of the World Tree, but we are going to be clearing every floor on every level as we go. This is a clear all rooms run, so we kind of have to clear everything that we see. We are going to be looking for a few certain things along the way, but I do need to lock in on occasion just to focus on the rhythm. We're going to be picking up a few coins just to try and route a few things in to make our lives easier. But there is going to be a little bit of running, a little bit of movement tech as we go. This game was made in Unreal Engine. Ooh, we already have the first thing that I want to see. We have the entrance to the crypts. The crypts is the bread and butter for speedrunning for BPM bullets per minute. The crypts is your one-way ticket to Speed Town. Now, Babs, I know I sent you some notes. Do you know what the crypts are?
You know what? I'll be honest. I read about the characters and then did not continue because chaos happened in my life. But
that is fair.
I do have a question about why we're shooting on the beat, but in the spurts of 3, 1, 2, 3, as instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a reason for that?
That is my mag capacity. I just picked up one more bullet, so now I have a mag capacity of 4 in this Garand. So now I have 4 shots. Ta-da!
Hooray!
It is as simple as that sometimes, and you love to see it.
It's just that.
So now I have 4 shots, and now I'm reloading on the 5th beat. That works. Also, this is Hugin. Hi, Hugin. We love Hugin. Hugin is good bird.
Hi, Hugin.
So
Hugin
cute.
is one of the ravens of Odin in Norse mythology. Again, very loosely based on Norse mythology.
He's pretty big.
We'll
actually get to see... Yeah.
I'm glad somebody
This
got
is
it.
Munin, the other Raven of Odin. Again, kind of Raven, not really.
Well, he looks like he's Raven out.
I mean, to this music, heck yeah.
I'm always Raven to this soundtrack. I mean, this soundtrack is amazing. It is a custom-made soundtrack by two original human composers, Sam Houghton and Joe Collinson, two incredible artists who will be returning for the spiritual successor to this game, BPM Bit Crushed, which we are apparently getting some news about in the next couple weeks, which I'm very excited about, and we're already into Asgard Crypts.
I like how you specified human composers as opposed to like Raven composers or
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie composers.
Or anything else in this day and age.
I mean, fair. So as someone who plays or has played a lot of Crypt of the Necrodancer, is movement also affected by the music, or is that more of just the combat?
To an extent, your dash is affected by the rhythm, but standard just walking and running around is not. So if you're already sprinting, you are still sprinting even if you're not necessarily on beat. If you stop sprinting, then you do have to dash to get back on. I don't want any of those. That's not great. That is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, though.
Gotta love a roguelike.
The well room is one of the well room is one of the rooms we look for, but that is just the way things go sometimes.
And
But I am getting a lot of coins, so
can we
there we go.
expect the enemies to attack on the beat as well?
To an extent, they are supposed to. They sometimes don't, because this was made by an independent development team.
Valid.
And hey, things happen sometimes.
You mean
we do have a lot of coins going into the statue room. The pun being you get stats by putting coins into the statue. So, yeah.
Wow.
Haha, very funny.
The statue. So good.
And honestly, I would have it no other way, because I love my puns.
So you're telling me that there's some jank in an Unreal game?
I know, right? Who could have guessed?
I'm shocked. Well, that sounds unreal to me.
But man, we've had a lot of puns already.
Look, you invited me on commentary. I'm sorry.
I did not invite you on commentary. James invited you on commentary. I just did not.
And
say
you
no.
let me.
You could have said no. You could have been like anyone but Babs.
Could have said no, but I was like, oh, you're gonna have Babs on? Okay, well now the show's gonna be that much more epic. So
exactly. Ooh, we did get infinite ammo, so now I'm not gonna reload. I'm just not reloading anymore. Reloading is a suggestion. So, I have the Helm of Explosions, meaning my shots now explode when I hit enemies, so that gives me extra damage. I have Trampling Boots, which means that I have a higher threshold for when enemies just instantly perish when I'm attacking them. And I have infinite ammo, which means I don't need to reload, and because I got more coins, now I have full stats for the rest of the run. We are kind of locked in and just kind of in go mode. I'll be looking for maybe a few more things as I go, but I don't really need anything else. We are locked in and just in the flow. This is Fafnir. We do have a attack that we kind of look out for. I'm just gonna kind of see if I can bait it out here just for fun. Yeah, the Fafnir Shovel. It's just kind of a cool little fun attack. It's the only attack that... It's the only AoE attack that works like that, and it's the only boss that has a cool little dance move because the Crypts was added later in development. It was kind of like a free DLC for the community, adding a completely new way to play. So, shout out to the devs for being awesome. I am gonna poke my head in here and see if there's anything. I'm gonna save and come back to that, because I can put up to 6 more coins in there. Oh right, I almost tapped my reload key because, yeah, I forgot that I had infinite ammo, and just tapping reload outside of combat to keep rhythm is just a nervous tick that a lot of speedrunners develop for this game. I think there's a couple of speedrunners in chat. I think I saw Contraband Only in the chat. Shoutouts to my friend and rival there from the BPM speedrunning community. Who can attest that, yes, we all just tap that reload key whenever we're out of combat.
It makes sense. You're keeping up the rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh man, this guitar is stanky. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, go faster, glove. Oh wait, I'm poor. Hang on. Nope, that's not a coin chest. I know, something we've all felt. Let me just say hi to Gary, and Gary, the 3 bankers. Yes, they are all spelled differently. They are loosely inspired by the Wolves of Odin. We can also do runs as Gary. Don't ask which one. I don't know either sometimes, but just know that Frecky covers your shifts when you are playing as Gary.
We are moving now. Holy moly.
Yeah. Does the go
the Go Faster glove is the fastest speed buff item in the game. Oh my, I'm going to be making a trip back to the bank because that is the prestige room. We're just playing for flexing and for shenanigans now. The prestige room, you can put 30 coins into that, and you just get to keep all your items and put new ones in on top of them. So it's a little broken overpowered. So I'm just going to run in here, drop these on top, and now I have 4 more item slots to
Welcome back, folks. Thanks so much for your patience. James grabbed the Go Faster glove and then promptly broke everything by going too fast. So, James, we're going to need you to slow down a little bit. Go ahead and give us a countdown.
No promises. Hey, no promises. I only know one speed, and that is fast. So, 3, 2, 1, go.
He wasn't kidding.
So if you were to get every speed buff item in the game, obviously...
I would not be able to physically control it.
I was going to say, because this seems ridiculously fast.
It sounds like
this is already difficult to control.
This sounds like Loop 3 and Risk of Rain 2.
This is some, like,
so fast,
going plaid. Yeah, that does make me wonder if there is a possibility of out of bounds if you go fast enough.
We have figured out ways to go out of bounds. It is sadly not viable for us to go out of bounds in this game, especially because we haven't really figured out an easy way to get back in bounds. So, yeah, that small problem there.
As long as you can find the end of game trigger out of bounds, you're fine. You don't need to go back in bounds.
See, it's that thing where the levels are rendered separately. Don't need the rocket launcher.
You're like this. Someone in chat said, yeah.
How often do you hear that?
This isn't bullets per second. it would be bullets per second if we had a chain gun and we were shooting to the tune of Sandstorm.
Well, there is a chain gun. It's just not good.
Yeah, fair.
And if we get the cooldown reduction shield, which we might get, since we have the prestige, we might be able to utilize it. So who knows? It is possible. Don't let your dreams be dreams, chat.
I believe in you.
We are zooming here, chat. So don't let the dreams be dreams. Anything could happen here still. It is the navigating in the tight corners that is still bonking me. You'll notice I am bonking a lot because I am zooming. One of the
other things I really love about how fast you're moving is that the bit rate in Discord is chugging just enough that the audio's desyncing because you're shooting off the beat now, and it's very funny to see that.
I hope that's not causing problems on the mainstream.
Oh no, it's
though that
not.
would be really funny.
Discord, but it's very, very funny that that's happening now.
I need to heal up before I take that. All right, we're gonna take that, and we're gonna be going even faster now because that is the map. So now I know exactly where I need to go at all times.
Let's go.
So, while that was the last room I needed to clear on this floor, I will now know every room on every floor. This is Golvig, normally the hardest boss for new players, but we made Golvig look easy because, yeah, we're overpowered right now.
Gaslight, gatekeep, goal boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
As you said. So, as you see, we now know where we need to go on the map. We're not going to have to backtrack as much. I do need to look out for this mini-boss because that laser right there can one-shot you if you're not careful. So that is the most terrifying mini-boss in the entire game. You would be surprised for me to say, probably, that there are mini-bosses that scare us. But there are still common enemies that terrify me on a regular basis. So, yeah, never count out any run in terms of what can and cannot end your run. For example, these mages here, they will end my run sometimes, because those particle attacks do 25 damage each. And if one of them decides it is my day to lose a run and teleports right behind me, or teleports out of bounds into a spot I cannot hit them...
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I'm just out of luck.
Delightful. Unreal sure is one of the engines of all time.
Yeah.
In fairness, it's not the worst engine.
It's not.
No, it really isn't. It's honestly extremely solid.
Yeah, it is a very good engine.
And the fact that 99% of the time we don't have any issues while playing is amazing.
60% of the time it works every time. So when you juke like that, I assume there is the dodge that you're doing to the beat that is able to accomplish that. Is that correct?
Yes, that is how that ends up working in my favor.
Got it.
I am going to go ahead and take that shield. Different types of dodge are how you implement different abilities. I am going to go ahead and scroll through here, see if I get anything really cool. Nah, didn't see anything really cool, so we're just going to go ahead and bypass that. Don't need any of that, and I am going to jump in here. Juke is more or less dodging to the side. Dodging on beat is a dodge. And most of the dodges that you see are when an enemy has things on beat, because noticeably, it isn't happening every time I'm dodging a bullet. It is just when I see the indicators coming towards me that those will pop up. There are certain times where there will be no indicator, but I still need to dodge, such as with that.
So, with dodging, like just actually dodging versus a juke, are there additional benefits such as a speed boost or damage boost that happens?
Not really. To my knowledge, there aren't really any iframes in this game. From what I can tell, there are no real iframes from what we've been able to gather. Dodging just seems to instantaneously move you out of the way of something. It doesn't necessarily give you invulnerability, but it does give you the ability to get out of the immediate way of a projectile, as opposed to just getting out of the way. It's a matter of reaction speed, I feel like, sometimes.
Got it.
So also, if you see something coming, you can just quickly dodge out of the way, as opposed to juking out of the way. You were about to ask?
I was going to say, just mostly, if you can juke it, it looks cool.
Yeah, if you can just walk out of the way. I am going to quickly go ahead and yoink this. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. The reason I'm taking that shield is not for any damage benefit, but if you notice on the right-hand side of my health bar there, I'm now just regenning some shield passively. That's just a run safety item. It's not a required item. It offers me no benefit other than just constantly regenning me 25 armor. Which, when you have a character whose health is constantly ticking down over time, 25 armor that doesn't tick down is very beneficial. That was a optional mini boss.
That was a
and
mini
we
boss.
just one-tapped them. Yeah, that's a boss challenge room. We have to do those for the clear all rooms requirements. And normally they're more powerful than that, but, you know, we're kind of power scaled because roguelike shenanigans.
Definitely looked like a boss fight in a speedrun for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, just wait until we get to the next to last boss fight of the run. We have one quick kill that can be done with every single character on the game, and I cannot wait to show it off for you. I do have to get there first, so that will be on the floor after this. I do have to dodge this enemy, though, because they have an attack that can absolutely mess me up still. Let's see, I think I have cleared everything here. I just have to go this way now. And just this boss left. Do need to dodge the poison that Mistcalf will leave around. Poisoning is one of the many boss modifiers that can be around. Poison just leaves a trail on the ground. You can kinda see it there as it fades away, but it blends in really well with the lava in the arena here. But it will absolutely wreck Skuld. It just ticks your health down like that and can absolutely annihilate your run. We have a very short map here, but we do have to clear the entire floor, so we got a little bit of time. Dane, anything you want to announce coming up on Hotfix? Anything coming up in the GDQ world that you want to talk about?
Not Hotfix related, but GDQ is going to be at Gamescom. That is taking place August 28th to the 30th live in Cologne, Germany. Join GDQ's first European event by visiting gdq.gg/submit from now until May 17th, or visit gamescom.global for more info about that event. I am big excited for that. It's going to be our first time in Europe, and I'm super excited to see what the runners out there bring to the table. So yeah, gamescom.global for more info, folks.
Wow, greetings to Germany.
I am super excited for that. Greetings to Germany. We don't get to say that very often.
Someone said greetings in Germany, which I think is incredible.
Yeah, I would absolutely love to see BPM at Gamescom, especially because, honestly, the best runner in our community, also hi Hugin one more time, is known as MPR. MPR is probably the greatest of all time at BPM bullets per minute, and they're based out of Germany, so we would absolutely love to see some representation happening there.
NPR also a runner of a game called Proteus, which I am also a runner and moderator for. Big shout outs to NPR. Great dude.
Just an absolutely skilled runner. So I'd love to see NPR submit, but also can't really pressure runners into submitting if they don't want to. But if you are based over in Europe or overseas, submit to Gamescom. We'd love to see you on the GDQ stage. Ooh, making our way through Helheim here.
Moving through Helheim.
One thing that I don't think I talk about actually as much as I have done a lot of rhythm game speedruns, especially rhythm FPS speedruns, is the fatigue that starts to set in as I play.
Yeah.
You do start to feel fatigue. I think a lot of rhythm gamers can talk about it as you play more and more. But with rhythm FPS, I feel like it builds a lot faster sometimes just because of the amount of coordination that you are doing. This is Cert, and if you notice, we have a pit in this arena. So Cert is going to do a charge attack here, and we're just going to drop off. And goodbye, Cert. That is the one quick kill you can do with every single character in this game. It is so much fun. And we are down to the final boss rush. So, Babs, anything you want to say as we get down to the wire here?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And if you're watching this and you don't think that you could speedrun anything, you absolutely can. Because you're already, if you've ever tried to play a game fast, you're a speedrunner. So do it. Just pick up a game and do it.
Heck yes. Always speedrun things, because even if you don't think you can speedrun things, do it. I have gone from not knowing how to play BPM to having it be my second most played game ever, doing a run at a mainland GDQ event of it, and meeting some of my best friends for life through it. So, play games for fun, speedrun the games you love if you want to try and speedrun them. Start from anywhere, because games are fun. Time should be coming up here in just a moment. And final crescendo, time. That is time.
GG.
Thank you so much for having me on, Dane. This has been BPM Bullets Per Minute 2130. What was that RTA?
2220 something it looks like. Right around.
Not bad.
Yeah, 2225.
All right, not bad. Give or take a little bit with the
with the
fun
tech
in
issues,
there
yeah.
with me going a little too fast there for a moment. But hey, underestimate, we'll take it. I'll do a couple of quick shout-outs as I let the credits scroll. First shout-out, of course, to All Interactive and the team that made the game. All Interactive has been incredibly supportive of the speedrun community, so shout-outs to them. Shout-outs to BPM BitCrush, the spiritual successor to BPM, coming out soon, hopefully. We've been told 2026, so fingers crossed. But all my love to the development team. Shoutouts to some of my friends that I have seen in chat. Contraband Only, I've seen you in there, my friend and rival. Cheeky8, who I know also speedruns a couple of rhythm shooters, and I have speedrun with in the past and has been on my couches in the past. So all my love to you, my friends. And yeah, come check me out on YouTube and Twitch. Should be James_Swan_ on Twitch, at James V Swan on YouTube. I'd love to see y'all there. Mostly just good vibes and fast times. Till next time.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you again for showing off BPM and for coming back on Crosshair, because we had you back on commentary a while ago, actually, for this game, and now we put you in the runner's seat.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Crosshair. Up next is Captain Wayne Vacation Desperation, which is certainly one of the names I've ever heard for a game. And that is with my good friend Wild Cherry Meteor. So, Meteor, take it away.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dane. Hello, friendos. We're going to be doing Captain Wayne Vacation Desperation any percent here for y'all today. For y'all who don't know, this is a boomer shooter game made in the GZ Doom engine. So it's going to be very Doom. It's going to be very shooty. That's why it's on Crosshair, and that's why we're doing it here. And I'm joined by my lovely commentators, Katie Cat and
Hello.
Osborne.
Hi, hope you're all doing well.
Absolutely. So they both have some familiarity with this game. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get right into this campaign mode here. So time's going to begin as soon as I hit how to play here, and I'll go ahead and count it down. So we'll go ahead and get this started in 3, 2, 1, and we're rolling.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, gamer.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to show this off, because this is such a speed game.
Isn't this movement so beautiful? My goodness, this is like some of the best movement ever.
Chuck Norris kick movement.
Yeah, we're going to be flying. Y'all get ready, because we're going to be flying all over in this game. Like, it's going to be a lot of kicking, a lot of shooting, and a lot of just going fast. There's never a time when we're going to want to be walking. So even going through events is going to be fast. So as I was saying, this is like a very Doom-esque game, but it's got a lot of these bunny hops. Did I not get that key? And we're going to be doing it quick. We're going to be using a lot of tech in this game too, which you'll see off literally in the very first level.
Like, imagine the movement of like Quake, but good. That's what I call this game.
That's honestly, Oz. I think that's right on the money here.
And I've speedrun Quake, so I can say that. Okay.
I think I referred to it as a Doom platformer, but comic book pirates before. So that's.
Oh, it's got so much character. One of the best parts of this game is definitely the art style. Like, even if you don't like these sort of games, the art is just so beautiful. So
it calls back to like classic Flash animation.
Mm-hmm. We're skipping the cutscenes here, but like, they're beautiful. You should go watch them. All right, perfect. So yeah, we also have Duke Nukem-esque quips coming too. So get ready for those.
Not as bad as Duke Nukem though.
No, that's true. Yeah, no, not cringe-tastic as Duke is.
You're so right.
So these are little enemies here. So a lot of this game is also about like trying to get your enemies to do what you want, and a lot of times they don't. But we have ways to try to like aggro them and get them in the best position we want to. But here.
So who is Captain Wayne, Jerry?
Yeah, so Captain Wayne. So the story of this game is that Captain Wayne is he's just a good old pirate. He's just on vacation. He was looking for vacation, as you do. We're gonna do a shotgun jump there to get up that, and then he just is hanging out, finds this thing called the Orca Stone. He sees this advertisement for Orca Isle. There's a magical Orca Stone here, and so what he's doing is he's going to get this Orca Stone while he's on vacation. So of course he's kind of like a work vacation. He's going to get some coin, and he's also vacationing. So, and that's why there's a bunch of beers and shrimp around, because it wouldn't be a beach vacation if you didn't have those. So
100%.
That is exactly what is going on here.
I feel like I'm more of a pina colada kind of guy than beer, but like I think that's fine.
Valid. That's valid. So we're gonna just. Oh, come on now. There we go. Wow, that's never happened before. I've never fallen in between that and the thing. So there you go.
I
said the thing.
You said the thing.
I said the thing.
Unfortunately, that section is actually really hard casually, even at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that section. I have died on that section in runs. There's just a lot of bullets going on. Here's Earl, and we're done with level 2. We're level 1.
So I am curious as to, I mean, I know the answer to this, but I'm just making fun. Why does he have a shotgun for a hand?
So, you know what? I actually don't know. I have to ask the devs that myself. We're going to do it quick right here. Oh, I did not get it, so we're going to go for the backup. That's okay. So I think my headcanon is that he just got in a horrible accident, and this is just how his new life is. And now we're going to go crabbing, too, so please tell me your theories.
Born with it. I think that he's born with it. I think that he had like a shotgun for a mother and a pirate for a father.
That is a wild theory. Wow.
That's now my headcanon, Oz. I think you've just defined.
What if it was a cannon for a mother instead of a shotgun?
You're all right.
Ooh.
No, but the game literally never explains why he has a shotgun for a hand. He just does.
Nope. Yep. I think we're going to need a sequel, hopefully. And crabs.
Crab.
Normally we would not get crabs in the any run of this, but there are crabs in this game. Why not show them off? And it makes this section completely free because you're completely invincible. So
Beautiful.
you can hit this button here and actually open this elevator early. So that's what we're doing here. Get our key card. And so doing that skip, so jumping over that grass wall, which you saw earlier, that cuts out literally doing the entire level of this game. There's just a little patch under that wall that you can shotgun jump over. And we just save so much time in it. So obviously, this is a boomer shooter game in like Doom. So we're going to see a lot of like weapons in this game like this. Like this is our boom brew. We're going to use this a lot in this run to clear out like a lot of enemies.
You know, the natural gun that most people would have, a broom broom.
It's true. It's literally burning alcohol that explodes. So like,
Exactly. You mean a Molotov? Why don't we just call it a Molotov?
it's you would think, but I don't. I think there's more like explosion than there is just like burning. Like there's more boom in this.
That's fair. It's more boomy
my
than a
God, wait.
Molotov.
Hold on, I've got it. This gives new meaning to the phrase finger guns. Boom.
Oh my goodness, it's true. It's true.
So a little bit of a story as to how I know this game. I played this casually, and the reason that I played this casually is because so I'm like kind of reacting to the first time to the speedrun here, right? So the reason that I know this game is because I run a marathon called No Glitches Allowed, and Wild Cherry Meteor submitted to this, and I saw the game in the list, and I was like, what is this? And then I looked at like 5 seconds of it, and I immediately downloaded it on Steam and started playing it, and I'm just like, this looks amazing.
It really is. I highly recommend y'all, even if you don't like boomer shooters, this game is so like user friendly. Like it's so easy, quick, and fun. Like you should definitely just go play it. And look at the art.
I do wish that the quick save system did not pause the game when you wanted to quick save, but I will let it slide.
You know what? If that's the worst thing with this game, I think we're doing good.
No.
So now we're in a funicular. So who expected a game about pirates to have funiculars in it? Yeah, no, not me. But that's what we're doing here.
Oh, are you not familiar with the funiculars, the pirate funiculars?
I don't think my pirate lore. I don't think it was in the story of Blackbeard, the funicular.
No, for sure.
There was a
So at this
question in
point-
chat. Why would they build a blow up the hotel lever in the hotel? Seems unsafe.
You know what? This is to that question. I'm gonna say there's a lot of this game that Wayne logic is gonna kind of win out here. Wayne logic is wins. So like, why is there a laser blowing up their own base? Well, that's what we're doing right now.
Because Wayne logic is rule of cool.
I mean, the game starts off with you having a shotgun for a hand. I think we can let like the self-destruct button slide by a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's true. And this isn't even the half of it. Like, we're gonna get even wilder weapons as we go. Also, shrimp. If you like shrimp, this is the game for you. You're gonna see a lot of shrimp.
And if you don't like shrimp, I'm sorry. If you're probably allergic to shellfish, actually, if that's the case.
Yeah, no, we respect allergies.
It's a very sad situation.
Hey, you know what? That's valid.
And if so,
allergies are valid.
Shrimp is great.
But it's okay, because these enemies are dropping all kinds of cocktail sauce. So,
Yes, they are. They are. You know what? They're dropping cocktail sauce in a cutscene. Wayne actually like uses cocktail sauce as fake blood to trick the enemy. I'm not kidding.
Nice.
He gets cocktail sauce from a vending machine, so that's how you know it's good. So we're gonna use
No, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
No. It's just a good example of like using the boom brews to like completely clear out waves of enemies that would normally kill us. And I'm actually going to try off some new strats in this run that I have not done yet. So,
ooh, nice.
Go ahead.
Love to see new stuff. Well, now that the important commentaries out of the way, I was going to say that my favorite part about this game and like the story behind it is that like most games are like, let's put a guy in a situation. Captain Wayne is, I'm going to put myself in a situation, and like Captain Wayne is doing all of this just for fun, just like for the love of the game. Like he does not need to go on this mission. He doesn't need to go on this mission.
No, he is a for the love of the money and for the love of fun. That's all this mission is. So
Exactly.
As such, chaos ensues in this game. So another funicular. And they're all dead.
I feel like funicular.
So would you call that vernacular homicide?
Oh wow.
Yes, that's the phrase for that scene now. Funicular homicide. We're gonna go see if I can get a skip here. Oh, it's just a hair off. Just a hair off from getting that early.
And they carry over the pun counter from the last run.
Yes, please keep it going. Keep the puns.
Keep going for the whole night.
I am curious how you found this game, because this seems like such an obscure game.
Literally,
there's so many things made on the GZ engine. Like, I'm curious.
So Dane, I literally saw this on the good old Steam suggested page. It was just like new release coming out. Saw it and was like, I had to take a chance on it. And I even backed this on Kickstarter, and I have no regrets. See if I can get this early. I did.
I will say, like, I feel like there's a lot of games out there that I've been seeing a lot recently that, for all accounts, it should like blow up as a speed game, and it just doesn't. And I feel like this is one of them. Another one that I feel like kind of subscribes to that is I ran a game called Gunbrella before, and the 2D movement of that game is amazing. And so I am surprised that it wasn't like a huger thing when it came out. And it was even a sponsor for a GDQ event before. And I feel like the same logic applies here. I'm surprised that this game is not bigger than it is, because the movement and everything about the game to combat really leads itself to like a good speed game that I feel like should be popular. You know what I mean?
I completely agree. And like, I mean, because like I'm the world record holder for both the categories of this game currently, and like we need more runners in our community. Like we really do. Like, all right, we're gonna see Wayne running here, so if I can get this little. Hopefully he's gonna run for me. Yep. There he goes. Please play this game, run this game. All this tech in this is really easy to learn too. Like this is not stuff that like takes a long time to like master. Like these shotgun jumps, you're just hitting alt jump, alt fire, and jumping. Oh, we did the thing, Ketty. See, we did the thing that I always.
No.
We did I tried to be cool and I fell in the lava. It happens. We're gonna go slow.
You'll be happy to know that
I keep telling you, don't go in the lava. It does not give you special powers.
Ketty is always telling me this, and I just don't listen.
The floor is lava, literally.
Literally, and thankfully, lava is not too. It's pretty tame in this game, but from speed perspective, it's nasty. So hopefully we got to skip
happy
here.
To know.
Nope.
Someone, one of our moderators said a poll in chat. Do you like shrimp? And yes, won out.
Really
on that one.
I'm actually curious the metrics on that. Did we have a lot of yes?
It was 8-3.
8-3 shrimp. Oh wow, that's actually more than I thought.
Shrimp is good.
Hey, people love it. People love shrimp. I do think
How do you
that
like
if
your
you
shrimp?
don't, I do think that if you don't like shrimp, generally speaking, you don't like seafood as a whole. I've never seen someone who just does not like shrimp specifically. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like intro to seafood, I feel like shrimp.
It's the gateway food to seafood. That's the most I'm going to take that joke on air.
No, I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Also, more explosions.
Exactly.
Oh,
right, so
no,
this one-
we've got OSHA violations coming up in chat. We're bringing this back.
Oh no, y'all! This game is
Yes.
full of OSHA. I hope you don't like. I hope you don't like standards. All right, so this section can be a little annoying, so I'm gonna use these boom brews very liberally. All right, I would go. You know what? Well, let's try it. Let's go for blue key skip here. We got it. Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, I'm so glad I showed that one off. All right, we hit that there. Sweet. Okay, I'm so glad we got that because that saves so much time, and that section is death-worthy. Not death-worthy, but death-easy.
Also, for those unaware, Cherry does have this run as a backup run for SGDQ coming up, as well as Isopod, another game that he runs that's on the main schedule. So fingers crossed it gets pulled off backup because I'd love to see this at a mainline too.
Yeah, I certainly am hoping everybody who got in rightfully has their shot, but if this is on backup, I'm certainly not going to be upset to show this off. So
100%.
it's funny because Isopod is literally the exact opposite of all of these vibes.
No, for sure. We like to have variety. Variety is the spice of life, as they say.
I could not have asked for a better variety between bugs and shooting. I don't think there's any bug. Well, shrimp. Okay, is shrimp a bug? Let's debate this.
Is shrimp a bug?
Does
I mean,
shrimp
they're
count
like
as a bug?
sea bugs.
It's not
What are we counting as a
technically an
bug?
insect, so no. Like, if you mean a bug as in an insect, then it wouldn't be. But
Dane, I mean
get the
bug very
logic there.
loosely. I mean, I listen. I mean, oh, we did not hit the button there. Oops. I mean bug very, very loosely.
So clearly, what you mean is shrimp intended by the developers?
Is bug if it is bug shaped but not bug? That's the kind of logic I'm going
He
with.
is bug shaped, but he is not bug. Shrimp is bugs. People are saying shrimp is bugs. Shrimp equals bugs.
Also, we're gonna lock in here. This is gonna be one of the most difficult bosses in the run. Keddy's very familiar with this one, and so is Oz. This boss is not gonna be easy, so I need to like completely lock in.
Some serious time.
Yeah, no doubt.
He's kind of a joke.
It's over.
I am curious. Wow, this guy. I am
There's
curious at the end of the
Sheldon.
run what your krill count's going to be.
My grill.
Crit count.
God.
Please, chat, y'all keep the ocean puns coming. Okay, so at this point in the run, we're doing our first boss battle against Stanley Steel Press, who is kind of like this kind of like agent that's on Wayne's trail, because Wayne is ultimately a criminal in this game. He's stealing things. He's a pirate. And so we're kind of facing him off here in this first fight. And we're gonna, okay, so at this level, we're just gonna unload at this point. So we try to save all these cannons for the very end, because he starts really aggroing hard, and that was a really clean fight. I'm actually curious.
That was really good. Really good.
33, that was really sharp. My best is 32, so that's really clean.
And as you can see, they
Stanley
do
actually behaved himself.
They do show the kill count at the end of every level, but I do think they should call it the krill count. You know what I mean?
Can we just get an April Fool's Day update mod and like, or no? How about World Oceans Day?
I think there should be an update that the devs do not tell anyone about, and you just have to update it at some point. They don't make an announcement, they don't post about it, and it just changes every instance of the word kill in the game to the word krill. That's it.
If it was
That's
just a
the whole
complete ghost update, I'm so down for that. Like so down for that. So what we're doing here with this guy is this guy's a Laguni, and he has the ability to do this spell here, which completely kills our health. Thankfully, we avoided it. And so we kind of aggro him at just the right distance, so where we don't have him to do that spell, so thankfully it's okay. We're going to set up here. This little guy's going to spawn. There's going to be a trigger for us to open this door. And we're going to take a safety save here, as y'all are probably familiar. Because this section, we can die.
Safety saving in the space between dimensions, as we can see.
Literally, yeah, exactly. So we're going to hit 3 keys here.
It's the safest place.
It's true. It means you can kind of like, it's kind of like your TP. You can kind of go anywhere you need to. Yep, all right. Perfect. Wow, did I get that early? Wow. I think I might have triggered that button before it was even ready for me. That's cool. All right.
Oh, nice.
So now, and that's the cool part about this game. Like, there is so much stuff we're discovering just as we go. So, like, please play this game and join the community. All right, let's go to the right first.
As you can see, we're going deeper and deeper into the depths of hell.
Yeah, no, this is when the game starts getting a little more doomy.
Exactly.
Which, I mean, who doesn't want more of that? So
That's true.
at this point, canonically, we're like under the water. So we're gonna use some boom brews here. Take these holes out.
Not gonna lie, I kind of expected like Cthulhu to just come out at any point in time when you round one of these corners.
There's a lot of like definitely Lovecraftian stuff in this game for sure, Ketty. Like I kind of hope that the next game, that if Shiari makes a sequel to this, that it's got some like straight up Cthulhu mythos in this. That'd be pretty big.
Honestly, with the theme, I'm a little surprised that there's none of that in this game. I'm gonna be honest.
I think they kind of wanted to create their own world, which is valid, you know, like, and I think they did a really good job of it because, like, this game has so much character.
No, 100%.
The share of shrooms.
I agree fully with that.
All right, so we're gonna hit those doors and then fly over here because at this point we also you'll notice we have like low gravity in that zone, so that's why we're really fly all over the place. All right, so we're gonna go here. Now it's extra edgy Doom with like all the red.
Does Captain Wayne have a family? Do they know that he's on here on this trip?
I don't know. You know, we don't know, but it's. I think they're keeping it very like brief because maybe they're going to expand upon it, or you can create your own Captain Wayne mythos. That's kind of my create your own headcanon. So we're gonna do a new strat I didn't normally do in my like world record run, where we're gonna get actually a Skull of Power here, get to the next two rooms. Right here, and we're gonna kill this Laguni because the Laguni is always a trigger for what happens in these games. We have the Skull of Power; it absolutely blows up our damage, so we're able to like wipe him out really quick, and it saves a lot of time compared to like the normal run. So like that's a huge time save already.
Oh yay! Now there's eyeballs everywhere. Oh boy!
This is the eyeball room.
Hey, I said we're going deeper into the depths of hell. You think hell doesn't have an eyeball room? My goodness.
Oh, it definitely does. It's like the Be Not Afraid angel, like the
biblically accurate angel.
Yes, it's like the biblically accurate angel. My wife loves biblically accurate angels. They're so fun. Okay,
biblically accurate Captain Wayne.
Oh, please let Captain Wayne be in the Bible.
Of course.
All right, so we're gonna hit this button here, and now we're gonna get our nuke weapon from another god that we've awakened in this game, Thunder Dave.
It's okay though, because Thunder Dave is actually super cool.
Everyone say hi to Thunder Dave.
Yeah, seriously, he's a homie. He's a big homie.
Oh, for sure.
There he is.
Hi, Thunder Dave. Like, I'd have a drink with him. You know what I mean?
I would definitely be down to climb with Thunder Dave in whatever.
Exactly.
Like. So we're gonna grab our coin and jump past all these guys. Boom. Okay, so here I'm gonna take a different strategy than I normally do here. We're gonna get a little bit extra health, and we're gonna use some cannons to kind of wipe this room out because I have died here recently in practice, and I don't want to die here this time. So.
Perfect.
Also, we had a poll in chat, and Shrimpy Bug, yes, wins out 5-4. So,
oh, much closer there.
That was close. Much more contested point.
Very nice. All right.
You're doing really, really well. Again, this movement is really amazing, and I think that Cherry really defines, shows off how amazing this movement in this game can be. With this.
Yeah, you'll also see a newer enemy visible now, which is these little flying green jellyfish, and they are absolutely mean. They're terrible.
They're terrible, and they are very doom, and they will cause me doom because they deal a lot of damage. So, and also, Oz, thank you so much for those kind words. Like that is so sweet.
Of course. Dane, I have a question for you. If I wanted to check out more about what GDQ has going on, where can I go?
Very, very good segue for that. Yes, folks, Summer Games Done Quick 2026 is coming up soon. It's going to be live in Minneapolis, Minnesota from July 5th to the 11th. You can visit gdq.gg to learn more or register for the event. You can also check out the games list right now and stay tuned for the schedule coming out May 15th. That is only 2 days away.
Get high golf. It's going to be so fun.
It is, and you're going to see Wild Cherry on there too. And I do that every time that I'm on another showrunner's show. I'm always gonna like segue them, help them with segue into the next idea. I'm just like I wanted to give you the assist there, as I do all the time.
Listen, Captain Wayne is about friendship and about helping each other out in times of crisis.
Exactly.
As we'll get to later in the game. So that's all we're doing here. We're just helping homies out.
The audio
Precisely.
right here is an assault on the senses. He's hearing like every noise imaginable at once.
Oh, I love
This
it.
this room will do it to you, and that's why you saw me earlier in the run turn it down, because I was like, this is really loud. And this is low.
Yeah.
So at this point in the game, we have kind of this main bad guy whose name is King. We stole his crown at some point in the pregame. This is his chief scientist place. And King, this scientist, is kind of upset that Wayne is coming in here and kind of wrecking everything. So that's whose voice.
And as you
we're
will
getting back.
find out later, King is a false king. We will show you.
Oh yeah,
King.
they're going to show you the true King. We won't spoil it, but it's not King. Okay, so that was real.
Friendly reminder that like Captain Wayne does not need to be doing any of this. He is doing all of this again for the love of the game. Like he does not need to be here if he doesn't want to be.
He's literally mad.
Man's on vacation.
They stepped. Listen, to use the best language I could think of here. They stepped to him, and he's kind of upset about it. So that's all it is.
For sure.
All right, so here's our friend Stanley here, who's trapped, and now we have to go through our first kind of fight segment to. So we're gonna get waves of enemies that are gonna spawn, and clearing them out tactfully is a huge part of like what makes this game quick and how you can save time. So I'm not gonna, for some trick that's coming up later in the run, I can't really rely on my electric weapon that I got and my cannons here, so we're gonna really rely on our machine gun and our boom brews as much as we can, because I need all the ammo that we're gonna get for our cannon and our electric, or our railgun as we call it. But you'll see how much damage the boom brews can do. Like, they are taking out these guys like in one shot. Like, it's honestly one of my favorite parts of this game are the boom brew snipes. So
Terry, I have a question for you, Terry.
please.
What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? What do you do? I still don't know.
You didn't hear it, but that is actually this game's like main theme song too. Like as soon as you open the game, you get that sea shanty.
I love a sea shanty. I love sea shanties.
I think what you do when you get up in the morning is you have a big old bowl of shrimp and a beer, and that's how you start your day.
No, yeah,
So
you're right.
there's our friend here.
Wait, what if you put the beer in a bowl of shrimp like cereal?
Ooh,
That's a
I
line
think
that I don't-
I think that's a cursed. I think that's a little.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to cross that line.
All right, so here we go. We're going to perform a huge skip here. We're going to do a little, this railgun jumps to get over this, and we've skipped a huge wall, and now we're going to set up for our first lock-in skip of the game. Y'all feel free to commentate, though. All right, that's set up perfectly. I'm going to set up for this, which is going to involve clearing out some enemies here. I have a... Go ahead, please.
No, I was just gonna say, for those of you that haven't played this game, as you can see, it's very high paced. I think this game really scratches my ADHD brain and my Zoomer brain. You know, when you said, oh, like, there's just so many sounds going on at once, and I'm just like, I'm like 23-year-old and neurodivergent. That's music to my ears. Give me more overstimulation. But yeah, I think, generally speaking, if you're a person that really, really likes high-paced environments, but isn't too difficult. I think this has a really low skill floor, but really high skill ceiling.
Agreed.
So you should definitely check this game out. And if you've already played it, I would highly recommend checking this.
Oh, we got it in one. We got it in one. We got King's Core Skip in one. We are not done.
GG.
So that is huge. That is such a huge time save, getting that in one shot. I'm so
Beautiful.
glad we did that on the show. Like, y'all, that is huge. So
Unfortunately, when you're setting up that skip with the barrels, sometimes the enemies can be jakes and blow up your barrels for you, which is always super duper cool when that happens.
they can, and these little guys here totally will too. So, Teddy, that's a great point. Like, they mess with you, so that's why I took that extra time to kind of clean them up and sweep them beforehand with the cannon. So we're going to try it again here. And this one I'm going to sandbag until we get it. But before I get that, we're going to get a crab. We're going to get our second crab of the game. Or our second of 3. We're going to go up here. Crab. We got our
Crab.
crabs.
Let's go. Are crabs bugs?
Asking the real questions here.
I think crabs are bugs in the same way that like spiders are bugs, where just like technically a spider is like its own arachnid thing, but like they're you kind of like it's a bug type creature. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
So if shrimps are ants, then crabs are spiders.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, got it. Makes sense.
The maths. The math is mathing. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I'm a little high for health here, but we're gonna try it anyways. Okay, close. Where's my save? That is not my save. There we go. Cool. All right, I'm actually gonna go take a little bit of health, take damage here for a little bit to try to get into a kind of a sweet spot. A little more, buddy. There we go. All right, let's try that. So let's go and save. Let's go and make another save.
And you died.
Well,
It's all good. It's all good. We died, but that's okay. I actually would rather see death than not. No, okay, that's okay.
This is really good. This is a hard skip, and this is a really good.
It really is. There are runners that do ILs in this game who do it with one barrel only, and that is incredibly difficult. We were very close there.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of this speedrun, but I have seen this part, and it genuinely is like an incredibly difficult skip to do, as we can see.
It definitely is. It definitely. Oh, all right. Close.
oh, so close.
I know. See, the part of it too is I'm skipping over to the boom brew over the cannon. There it is. Yes.
Let's go.
There we go.
So we made a like 10-minute level. We beat it in 2 minutes, 30 seconds. so
Gotta go fast.
So now we can chat while they're just talking about. We're having like a big betrayal moment, like an anime betrayals moment. That's happening right now.
It was me all along.
Definitely, it was Ketty all along. So the final boss of this game. So what's happening now, story-wise, is that King, who we're going to fight later in this run, is actually betrayed by the scientist character that we were talking about earlier. So.
Gasp. Not the plot
Yeah,
twist.
checks out.
I love the trippy colors in this room. Like, this is so beautiful. All right, here we go. Health is a little low, so I'm going to take the long way around here instead of going for a charge jump. We'll get this octopus here, because that's incredibly important to get a big old thing of beer. And we're set up. Okay, so now we're going to go into a big segment where we're going to do more killing of enemies. And this is a section where you can lose a lot of time if you die. And thankfully, we actually haven't had any like deaths that weren't kind of intentional, like with King's Court Skip. So this is actually really clean run so far, like really, really good.
You're just goated with the sauce.
I'm cocktail sauce. We're keeping it on brand tonight. So they spawn out of these spawners, and so I'm going to try to use my lower level weapons like the machine gun and the shotgun as much as I can before having to rely on our bigger weapons. And I'm going to take a safety save here because this is a section where we can die. And our friend Earl from earlier, good old Earl, is going to come back. And
Boy.
I don't. I do not want to deal with Earl, so I'm going to save all I have for Earl.
Me and my homies all hate Earl.
All the homies hate Earl, definitely. He's divisive.
Earl is stubborn.
No offense to
captain-
any to the Earls out there in the world.
No, seriously, no. If your name is Earl, I love you, and I love your name. Earl's actually a very divisive character in the Captain Wayne community. A lot of people love him. He's kind of a fan favorite. So, if from a speedrun perspective, we don't like Earl at all. All right, I'm going to use one of the Thunder Dave tokens here to kind of clear this wave. Also, he's going to go and completely nuke the whole field here. Boom, gone. Also, the game's soundtrack is so metal. Like, it's wonderful.
It really is a really good soundtrack, honestly. I think.
And we also
are
have
sound
a
of the
poll now
soundtrack
in
as well.
chat, by the way. Are you Earl?
Is your name Earl?
Don't lie.
Yeah, don't lie. We tell the truth here on Crosshair, right? So,
We do.
okay. This is actually going really clean. I'm gonna take a... This homie here was being a little ugly. Oh, we got more. All right, I'm gonna take a safety save here, just to be really safe, because this has gone really well. Excuse me.
Better safe than sorry.
Sure, SW, that works. My numpad, I think I might have hit num lock during the run. Normally, you want to try to hit like as low a number as possible, so it just your save pops up to the top. Because as Oz mentioned, the save states, quick save, quick load does require a pause of the screen, so we really don't want to do it if possible.
Yeah, I think the save quick and the save load mechanic is really good for like obviously casual players, especially because of how difficult this game can be, you know, and being able to load pretty quickly. I think it helps people get their foot off the ground when it comes to learning this game. But of course, it is a bit bothersome within the speedrun itself when it does pause the game every time that it happens. And I did literally like the moment that it happened, I'm just like, can we turn this off? And unfortunately, that is just the way the cookie crumbles in this game.
And thankfully, it's one of those. It's not too. It's very tolerable because I mean, you saw how when I was doing it during the King's Court skip. Like, it's actually really. It's not terrible. It could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
And we got through it, so that was clean. That was a no death King's Court fight. I'm very happy with that.
Good job.
GG.
Good job.
All right, now we're gonna enter our boss, and this is not easy here. We're gonna deal with King and his coiffed hair.
I love coiffed hair.
Me too. So what we want to use against King is our railgun. So that's gonna be the weapon to use against him. It does the most damage over time. And so how this fight's gonna work is I'm very curious, Oz, if you struggle with this casually. Because this was a tough fight, definitely at a speed run and casually, but he's going to spawn around the map and then send out enemies in waves. So it's going to be kind of a mix of all the challenges that we've been seeing so far. So we're going to have a boss fight and he's going to spawn tough waves. So
a run back, that's like the say.
Totally.
I mean, on the one hand, you kind of like understand how each of the bosses work, but I do enjoy the game that like brings back all of the bosses, but now they're like mini bosses instead of the main boss.
Exactly. Like we saw that Bruiser earlier in the game with like the diving bell helmet. Reg enemy now. Earl, who was supposed to be like a mini boss on the level 4. We're gonna have him spawning out of these spawners in a second. So like, totally normal.
There's too many Earls.
I do love a game where boss number 1 becomes regular enemy number 1 later.
Oh, it's like total Castlevania. Like that's always what I think of. Like the first bat becomes a reg enemy when you're in Dracula's castle. Like I don't know. That's a really obscure reference, but
Castlevania's not that obscure.
I feel like to mention that bat in Castlevania though is obscure. You're not wrong, Dane, though. So
Yeah, fair. Also, the poll ended for Are You Earl? The winner is We Are All Earl, which won 14-6. The 6 was for no.
I did not expect our most unanimous ask poll was about Earl. I love it. We all have Earl.
I expected more respondents.
We are Earl. We are
bugs.
Legion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Also, in this game, in the speedrun sense, we don't like bricklayers. So these little guys that throw bricks, we don't like them. All right, someone's hanging out. There he is.
I mean, I think I wouldn't like it. I think I wouldn't like it if someone threw a brick at me in real life. So I get it. You know
it's like one of those cartoon-esque, like that would like hurt. Ow, a brick, like that would hurt to be pegged.
Yeah, like a brown like cement brick. That's ridiculous.
We don't want any to be hit with any masonry in this game or otherwise.
Exactly.
All right, so we're out of the cannon, which is not ideal. But there's Earl again. Hi, Earl.
All the friends of the Earls we made along the way.
It's true. I'm gonna take a safety save here. Wow, am I seriously out of safety saves? Really? What? Oh, there we go. Jeez. Yeah, numlock's on. Let's make it 18. There we go. It was really weird. I was like, there's no way I'm out of saves. Like, that'd be crazy. All right. Because Earl can kill. Earl does a lot of damage up close. He's not being tolerable. Thankfully, we took that save, because Earl is not our friend in this fight. Especially because we have these birds that have, like, bombs on them. I don't know. if y'all can see them, but like they are flying all over the place. They are hard to shoot, and they are looking to make our life miserable, like no doubt.
Oh, do the birds around your area not have bombs on them? I thought that was just a thing that all birds had.
You're not wrong. These birds probably aren't real either if they have them working these like bomb missions like this.
Oh, for sure.
Captain Wayne is a birds not real proponent. All right, he's coming back again.
So would you call them bombardiers?
Ooh, I think I am now, Ketty. Okay, clean, get rid of him. Okay. Oh, hold on. I want to try to avoid that curse.
I forgot that scream happened. My goodness.
I know this has got some horror elements in it for sure. Let's see that dream sequence we were in earlier. Like that is.
Oh, for sure.
All right, we're doing good.
Okay, this is such a obscure. This is like a specific thing, but like for some reason the music in the background. I've listened to the song before, but like the organ kind of sounds like the Phantom of the Opera theme. I don't know why.
King is very
like,
Phantom of the Opera coded. I'm with you.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
As someone who loves that musical, I completely agree.
As a huge musical guy myself, although I do think it's a little overrated. Sue me.
No, full send.
Like, oh my goodness. Anyway, there's a boss happening.
Yeah, this has actually gone really well. We had that one unfortunate death, but because the safety save was so quick after it, we did not lose a lot of time. So now he's going full Final Flash here and is going to try to bomb us with these little... As long as I'm not... Ooh, our health. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's... That's okay. That's okay.
You runners.
And Earl's back. Yeah, we did not lose a lot.
How much?
Go ahead.
How far back did we get sense?
Oh, about like 2 minutes or so. Like, not terrible.
We'll still be well under estimate. That's fine.
Oh, no, with getting King's Court skip, we are going to be A-okay. Like, I will tell you right now, the estimate is going to be beaten. I was about to say, if I didn't stop for the crabs, this would probably be world record pace at this point. Like,
Oh wow.
Seriously. And we may, who knows, we might, but like, because on my PB for world record, like, I definitely died during this fight, so.
You said your world record was a 45.
45,
RTA
about 45
RTA?
RTA, 43 in-game time. Yep. So we'll check it at the end. See what we got. Because it's all in-game time, so.
Fair.
Our leaderboard is in-game time at least. All right. I'll take another safety save against King too once we get to that final segment. Just to be really safe.
Anyway, while we're doing this, Dane, if I missed out on some of like the live stuff here on the GDQ Twitch channel, where can I go find other runs? You know.
Very nice. Yeah, folks, if you missed any of these shows here on GDQ Hotfix or any of our previous events, like our mainline events or Black and a Flash or Fatals, we have all of those stored over on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/gamesdonequick. And if you are over there and you're watching on YouTube, hello from the past. You should join us on Twitch, but also like the video and subscribe and ring the little notification bell so that you get updated whenever we upload anything new to the YouTube channel.
Also, please leave comments on the YouTube videos. We do read them. I read all of them. They're really good. They're really good. They're really nice.
Tell me your thoughts on shrimp and on Earl, on crabs. I'll check them too for this. I want to hear them all.
Leave a comment telling us, do you like beer, shrimp, crabs, or Earl?
No context.
The correct answer, by the way, is all the above.
Exactly.
No, you
Correct
have
answer
to
is
choose.
yes.
You have to choose.
No, Captain Wayne's all about breaking the rules. So you know what? I say you don't have to choose Oz.
That's fair. Okay, centrist. Okay. Okay. Never mind. Anyway. Only 9 more health. Come on,
we
can lock in
got
here.
this at this point, for sure. Alright, he's going to go Super Saiyan here. But I have a save. We have plenty of health. As long as I'm not messing around, we'll be fine. Yay, he's gone. Look at,
Got him.
look at that duck. He's poofed.
Dethrone the false king.
That's literally what we did. The game is not over, so.
It feels like the game should be over, but it's not.
It is not. We have one more final level. And we have one more crab left, y'all. We have a crab left to get. So
That's the most important crab
We
of all.
can't forget the crab.
it's true. This is almost the most important crab, I would argue. Sorry, some more fun platforming here. We're doing great on health and shield, which is good. And we will pretty much use anything at our disposal because the last section of this game does have, our last boss section has rotating health and respawning health and shield and ammo. So like anything to get through this quick segment, we are going to use. So. Let's see if I can get on this.
Might I just say, Cherry's movement in Lions here are like incredibly impressive when you've played this game before and you know how like fluid and like free a lot of the movement really is. Like even with like going on lower sensitivity, if you're not like trained in first-person puzzle platform or first-person platformers, I say puzzle platformers because that's all I run when it comes to first-person stuff. But generally speaking, if you're like not really in tune with like first-person type games, it might come a little difficult to control a little bit sometimes because of just how freely and how fluidly Captain Wayne moves. But Cherry's making it look easy, which is great.
Thank you so much. As it is difficult to get some of the finer things. Where is this enemy? Hello? Hello?
Enemy?
I'm gonna have to say the line, Bart, because I don't know where.
Enemy check?
This has never happened. I have never seen.
He said that thing.
He said the thing.
Are we soft locked?
No, we can respawn, but like I don't know. Is there an enemy that got out of that door? I'm actually we're gonna. Well, okay, I'm glad that happened because that's really. I have never seen that. I've never seen that.
Interesting.
So the game knows you're on camera. That's fine.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so let's not have that happen again. Normally, because like, as I mentioned earlier in this game, the Lagooni that we're killing here with these the things that are screaming and doing these curses on us, they are triggers for like most events in this game. Like, in this case, there are 3 of them here. Once we kill all 3, this cage drops and then we can get the red key here. So hopefully these 2 work with me. I see it did. See,
Boys, can you please behave?
I know.
Please
They
behave.
nuked my health, as you can see.
Come on.
Thankfully,
We gotta get through.
there it goes. Okay, cool. The key dropped there. That was really weird. You know what?
Also, as you can see, there's a timer. Every good game has to end with an escape sequence, as we all know.
It's true. If we're pulling Metroid, we are escaping from the ship, like at the very end. Alright, so we're gonna reload here. Get a good old thing of beer. Okay, so now Professor Flatline, who is now the main bad guy of this game, this is our big fight against him. So this fight is really it's pretty safe. The king fight is way worse. So like what we're going to be doing is we're going to be shooting these 4 towers down, and then that's going to break down his shield. So we're going to do that by using our chain gun, our rail gun here, our electroshock, nuking these, going back. They spawn enemies here, but they don't matter to us because if you hang out here, they can't do anything. And these doors are going to open, and we're going to kill these guys. And that takes down 1 tower.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And so now we're just going to rinse and repeat. We're going to get more health and ammo because that's kind of the cycle for this boss is like kind of make your rounds, get your health, get your shield, get your weapons, and get ready to take down the next tower. The first 2 are very tolerable, so if we sit back here, these flames can't do anything. So we're just going to get a nice...
Even if they're going straight at you, which is great.
Literally, you cannot be bothered with them back here.
My favorite boss fight is any boss fight where it's just like, if you just stand in this one spot, the boss will not be able to attack you.
I'm honestly so glad there's a boss like that in this game, because there are not many in this game where that, obviously, that is the case, so...
And thank God it's the last one.
I know. Because the king fight, as you can see, it can get really hairy. Okay, so now This one, I'm gonna do a safety save. Let's just do it to be safe. Takes 2 seconds. We're gonna wait for him to start shooting these missiles off. We're gonna use cannons to shoot the missiles, so that we do not
Makes
want.
sense.
Yeah, literally, we do not want those bothering us. They are our #1 damage dealer in the late game here of this fight. You can hear it about to explode on me, but we're doing fine. We're out of shocker, so I'm gonna need to go reset real quick. We really don't want to be out of shocker at all because, let me in. I've become the meme. Let me in.
Let me in.
So at that point, thankfully, we got a save. There's an automatic save there, so we don't have to do any more safety saves. Hopefully, I would like a little more health because it's not the highest I'd like it to be. Some beer will help.
This is locking in time, folks.
Yeah, this is definitely locked in time at this point.
You need serious time?
Oh, no, we'll be fine.
All right, cool.
There's something really disturbing about the visual of this guy just blasting through rooms and just picking up giant buckets of chum and chugging it as hard as possible.
It's only Wayne things. So it's open. Oh, we got the clean dolphin jump. That was...
Am I the only one that did that? Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so glad we got that. Ketty knows that like that is a tough jump to get. You can just safely snipe down there. You do the dolphin jump right into room 4. At this point, our run is clean for bosses. So once we get out of here, we're going to get the Orca Stone. We're going to get fully powered up and go full... I'm a fire in my laser, for those who know that meme is. And we're just going to sit on one of these and shoot flatline till he's dead.
Or as I like to say, unlimited power!
Exactly. And this is not the end of the run, though. This is not the end of the run. This is not going to be timed just yet. But this fight now is completely free. We're just going to try to melt him, and hopefully he plays along, which he is.
Seems like a very straightforward fight when you set it up like this.
It really is. Once you get through that section, this one is a lot more formulaic compared to the King fight, because he can just fly over and do whatever you want, where there's a lot more like structure to this one for sure.
And
There we go.
Hey.
there we go.
Nice.
That's not time.
This is not time, no. We have a crab and we have a city, not a city escape. We have a ship escape to do, so.
Oh, there's 2 escape sequences. I forgot.
Yeah, there's actually.
So does that make this game even better? Because it's 2 escape sequences?
You know what? I'm going to say yes. Okay, so at this point we have the Orca Stone and we're just going to like nuke everything. Everything is now just fodder to us.
It's been like a week since I played this, and I'm just like, oh, you're right. There's 2 sequences. I forgot about that.
We have to escape in and we have to escape out. That's exactly right.
Of course.
Okay, so now it's crab time though, y'all. So we're going to get our final crab here since I think we definitely have enough time baked in.
Oh, yeah.
You jump
Easy.
through. Oh, didn't get it. That's fine. So there's this little window here. You jump in.
Nice.
And crab room with
Crab, I'd like to
treasure.
introduce you all to King Crabitus Crustacean, first of his name, father of garlic butter, breaker of
A
buffets,
secret is revealed.
ruler of the 7 seas.
Best epitaph ever. That's like whenever you're like Dark Souls or Legend of Zelda boss, text comes underneath the name of the. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you've got your Goma, giant spider. That's
No, I see what you're saying.
crab,
I see what you're saying.
destroyer of butter. All right, come on, game. All right, here we go.
I hope it was worth it, Captain Wayne. You didn't have to do. You could have just enjoyed your vacation, but I hope it was worth it.
I think it's definitely worth it because it's all about
100%.
like any adventure. It's the friends you make along the way, right? And that's time.
Exactly. Or in our case, the crabs you made up.
Hey, GG Gamer.
GG.
Actually
Made up
curious
for a
what
little bit of
time-
the time we lost on the first run with technical issues, so thank you for that.
Sweet. I'm actually. What was the RTA for this? I'm actually curious.
It's just over 51 minutes.
51. That makes sense with the set, and we got 45 here in game time, which is you could see the differences when you have to like take that time to die. So that is Captain Wayne. So, yeah, thank y'all for Dane, thank you for having me on for this. This is such an honor. This is like the first time I've been on Hotfix, so like I'm so glad I got to show this off. It's definitely a very bullet heavy game. And I am just so happy to be here. So I guess I could pass it over to Ketty and Oz if they have any final words before I kind of sign it off.
Yeah, you can go first.
Sure. Thanks for having me on. This game's always fun to watch. It's absolutely bananas, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm Osborne. I don't really stream, but I do host my own show on GDQ Hotfix. It's about glitchless and no major glitches runs. I have an episode on Monday that's gonna be retro themed, and I'm also hosting a special this Friday called Move Over Mario, just focusing on characters in the Mario series that are not Mario. And so that's all for me. That's all I wanted to shout out. Other than that, thank you to Cherry for having both of us on here on commentary. It does kind of motivate me to want to, actually learn the speedrun aspect of this instead of just casually, especially because I feel like I didn't really fully, give it the attention it deserved when it was casual, just because I was kind of speeding through trying to get ready for this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, and of course, thank you to Dane for having all of us on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
y'all go ahead, Dan. I'm sorry.
I was just say, Jerry, where can we find you on the internet?
Absolutely. So yeah, you can find me, Wild Cherry Meteor, that weird name. You can find it pretty much on anything, Blue Sky, YouTube, Twitch. I speedrun regularly, including this game. And its other partner category, Secrets Percent, where we get all the crabs. So if you like that, definitely come check me out. I stream pretty regularly. And yeah, just find me anywhere. And I'll be at GDQ in July running a completely different game related to this. But I definitely want to take just one last second and shout out CRN Games, who were the devs for this game. They put so much heart and soul into this. And like, I'm just so glad that I was able to run this game and be a part of this community, which is really, really helpful. They helped me learn King Skip, Corn Skip, which was so wild of a trick to do. So thankful to that community and for making a speed game like really accessible for a lot of people. So super cool. And thank you so much for Dane for having me on. And we are not done. We have more Hotfix love coming for you your way. So Dane.
Oh heck yeah, we got Mega Man 10 coming up next. So folks, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned, and I'll be seeing you, Mr. Cherry, at SGDQ as well. But yeah, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, welcome back to Crosshair. Folks, I am very excited for our next run. We just had 2 awesome runs from Preventathon, and now I brought Phil 7 here to do another Preventathon special, Mega Man 10. So Phil, take it away.
Hello, Mega Man 10 won the bid war, so that's what you're seeing today.
Very good.
So yeah, we're doing Mega Man 10 again. I'll get into it once we start. So we're playing as Mega Man since it was a any percent bid war, just for context. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right, so yeah, so for the context, for Preventathon, Mega Man 9 and 10 had a bid war, and Mega Man 10 had won the bid war. So that's what we're doing today. Maybe next Preventathon I'll finally do Mega Man 9. So we're starting in Pump Man for any percent, which is a sewer level. Whoop, I miscounted my shots there. But we're going to play this section a little safer because these waterfalls will push us downward when we jump into them. So we want to jump at the right timing so we don't get pushed down right into the pit. All right, and then the second half of the stage, there will be these currents either pushing behind us or in front of us. This one is pushing behind us for this screen, so here we're... now it's pushing in front of us. I always forget exactly when it switches, even though I've played this game a million times. So I'm gonna jump shoot. I only got 1 hit off, so... yeah, it didn't work, so I'm gonna have to wait. If I killed that Susie in time, I would have been able to skip those bubbles, but it's kind of difficult to get all 3 shots off. Oh, almost got it. There's a 1-frame jump there. We can jump over that Susie. And we're already at Pump Man. Alright. So Pumpman, he'll have this water shield around him, and we want to try and get our Buster inside his shield, because then we can penetrate it, or pierce it, whatever word you wish to use. We want to try and get 7 shots off, and then go backwards and try and destroy his shield, but if he stayed still for that last one, it would have been decent. But I didn't die, so that's about as decent as it can get for me.
GG.
A 201 kill, that's not bad. Alright, so every weapon in this game has 2 separate properties. So the water shield, it's a shield first of all, then you can press B again once it's fully formed, and it'll do like a big circle. I don't really know what to call it.
I know what chat would call it. Orb!
You're getting about 8 orbs around you there. Alright, so we're going to start with Rush Coil. The one big thing with 9 and 10 is you use Rush Coil a lot in the early stages, because we don't actually get Rush Jet until we beat the first 4 stages. So we strategically have it. Well, it's in weakness order basically anyway, but it just works out that the stages we would utilize Jet the most are the last ones. So this mini boss here is Suzak and Phoenix. We're going to try to get 5 or 6 Buster shots on them, and then swap to Water Shield. Yeah, that's what it's called. Other than, okay, that's decent luck, even though I think it's technically on a global cycle where they spawn, but I don't have the knowledge or skill to remember where you're actually supposed to line up to get the right pattern. So we're going to shoot the missile there. We're going to wait a bit so we can get through all these fire shooters. This one we're going to do 3 or 4 big jumps. I think Duckfist once said it's 4 frames faster to take a back boost off of that flower, but I like having health, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to shoot that one twice so we can have the timing to go through. Alright, so we're going to try and shoot this one twice. Okay, we didn't get the back boost, that's fine. We still got up there fast enough to kill it. But if we back boosted, we would be able to use our iframes to just get right through them. Alright, so Solar Man, he can jump into either of the pits, so this is kind of the worst one, so I'm just going to swap. Okay, that's fine. That was probably the worst luck we could have got, but we didn't die. But the big thing with Solar Man is you'll see it a lot more in hard mode, is the more you hit that solar on top of his head, the more damage it'll do when it hits you. So you also want to avoid that at the same time. Now we have Solar Blaze, which is a big solar weapon, and then it splits into 2 when it hits something, or after a certain amount of time if it doesn't hit anything. Now we are on to Chill Man, which obviously every Mega Man game needs an ice level, and this is this game's ice level. So these snowmen are kind of annoying, so I'm going to try and jump and shoot as fast as I can to kill them as early as possible, because their heads there will, or their snowballs, I don't think that's their head, will split into 4. On easy mode it splits into 2. I don't remember if they split into any more pieces on hard mode. Another big gimmick of this stage is these breakable blocks, so if you jump on them, they'll crack, and if you jump on them again or shoot them twice, they'll break. So we just have to be really careful about it. Later in the stage, we'll see. Okay, we're gonna jump back here, use Coil and Solar Blaze. I have to wait, because that thing would have hit us. Oh, I didn't place Rush Coil fast enough. I could have just Rush Coiled up, but I kind of missed input the swap. So this one, we're going to 1, 2. Uh-oh. We're going to do it this way, because I didn't mean to shoot that one. That one, you have to shoot them a very specific way, because then that'll happen if you're not careful. Then you'll just take a hit, accidentally jump, and then you're dead. Alright, so Chillman, he's either going to walk forward or jump toward me. Because we're on ice physics, we have to jump again to stop ourselves, and I didn't expect him to shoot his chill spike right away. I guess I could have swapped a Buster, but that's a decent fight. I only got frozen the one time.
GG.
But if I haven't mentioned yet, this is the first big part of weapon swapping that hasn't been seen since Mega Man 8, but I'm not sure if it's really that prevalent in Mega Man 8, because you could just have either multiple weapons on the screen, or you can shoot Buster and a weapon at the same time. Alright, so the Chill Spike, it is a burst an object that can freeze enemies, but then if it hits the ground, it turns into spikes, as you saw. And then if an enemy walks over it or drives over it, then it'll do even more damage. And we're going to see that later. We're going to place coil. Oh, I didn't get on the coil. That's fine. Well, getting up there would be nice, though. I tried to quick swap to Rush no water shield so I could block the shot and avoid it. But that's fine. So since these trucks are kind of fast, we have to avoid them by making sure they don't hit us. Or if we're too late on our placements, it will just freeze the truck, and that'll be exponentially more annoying. Oh, this one is going to hit me, so I guess I could have placed a water shield, that's fine. I'll place coil. I think Chlorate, who was the world record holder at one point, did map out a way to do that screen without taking a bunch of weapon ammo, but I don't remember it. Sorry, Chlorate, if you ever see this. So we're going to try and freeze it. Oh, that was close.
Nice.
Right, I need Solar Blaze out so I can kill this big guy. I don't remember the names of any of the enemies, unfortunately.
Big guy works.
On this screen, we're going to place our Solar Blaze at certain times so we can make sure we kill that Sniper Joe. Alright, so Nitro Man could do 5 different things, but we want him to jump back, and hopefully we can just juggle him back and forth. Of course he didn't, so I'm going to wait a bit so I can kill that one. Okay, I didn't expect him to go back immediately after. Okay, just get out of here. So you want to juggle them back and forth, which I tried to do. But if you get unlucky, you could just do what I did, and every time you freeze them, it'll just go to the next attack pattern. So even though it's slower, you can still manipulate it a little bit instead of just waiting for him to keep throwing his wheel cutters. And since we beat our 4th stage along with Wheel Cutter, we also get Rush Jet. Now we can fly across the screen if we would like to. And there's a cutscene there, which I don't remember the context of. Because as many times as I've played this game, I probably skipped the cutscene every single time. Alright, so Commando is a very simple stage to learn, where you can do the same thing every time, but also get a different time every single time because of the boss, which I will explain when we get there. But the first thing is going to this top route, because the big gimmick of this stage is the sandstorms, which will either push us forward or backwards. So if we went bottom route, we would have one pushing behind or in front of us, so we would be going a lot slower. We use a little Wheel Cutter here. Wheel Cutter will carry us up walls, so most of the ladders we can ignore now, but we don't actually see it that much until the next stage. Do more of this. These These stompers here, this is the first instance of us seeing it. If we're in the air when it sees us, then it'll do a big jump, but then if we're still on the ground... What did I hit? I don't even know what I did there. Let me try that again. I literally don't... I guess I accidentally phantom pressed LB or something.
Has that ever occurred previously?
No, that has never happened before.
Hey, said that. It's like once every episode, I swear.
Do I have enough rush jet? No, I don't.
Ooh.
Okay, we're still in the air. This stomper can go above us. We're alive. We probably save time over dying, at least.
I mean, that's good.
Alright, so all the time loss is going to come from Commando Man, unless we get lucky here. He has a weird property where whenever he's in the middle of jumping, so when he's not at the peak of his height, he just loses his iframes for some reason. So as you saw there, I did like 3 extra hits just because of the little bug he has. So the commando bomb. The bomb itself is actually really useless. It only does 1 damage to everything. The big thing, as you saw, is when it hits a wall, it does like a ripple effect. And that's about it. We won't really see it till the boss, so there's not really much I can say about it right now. Right, so we're going to start the stage. There's about 15 different weapons we're going to use at the start of this screen. But that's Mega Man 10 with quick swapping. You don't lose any time from pausing, so... Or swapping weapons, I mean. You do lose time from pausing. You don't have to pause, though, that's what I mean. My brain's moving a little too fast, I guess. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can do the 4-tile jumps, which is faster because you'll save Rush Jet for another strat later. Oh, I thought that thing would carry me the other way, but that's fine. Just because BT's here, I'll do the coil juggle, even though I don't do it much anymore. I might have been a little bit late to the transition, but... He's also a former world record holder for 10. So we're going to do a quick swap here, make sure we swap off so we don't accidentally grab weapon energy, because that's slow. I meant to shoot there, but I just stopped paying attention. So we're going to wait a bit. We're going to swap to here. Oh, I swapped back too fast. I meant to quick swap fast enough so if I did get a weapon energy, it would get caught by my own thing, or my regular buster. For luck, we're going to shoot one there. Even though there's no actual RNG in this fight. So he's going to jump to the right wall immediately. We're going to try and shoot it a certain way. I was way too low, though. I was way too low on that again. Okay, well. It was a decent recovery, but what you want to do is shoot it at a certain angle on the wall, so then the ripple will do 2 hits. Which I did get 1 double, but I was way too far from the other one. And the most optimal fight is he goes back to the right wall. I think it's a mix of where you're standing and when you hit him when he goes up, but I don't exactly remember. So now we have Triple Blade, which I did say all weapons have 2 effects. This is the only one that really doesn't, but it's like the backup for everything, where it just does a ton of damage, so you don't really need a secondary effect for it. So Strikeman. Strikeman is one stage where you do not want to go accidentally because there is no instant death in this stage. It's one of the, I think, 5 stages in the franchise where there is none of that. So we would have to either beat the stage Buster only or just game over, which either sound really slow. So I'm going to Buster 3. Oop, I meant to quick swap off so I didn't activate that floor slider. So I'm going to go to Solar Blaze, activate the soccer ball. Go up here. These ones have spikes on them. They're really annoying if you're playing the game casually. Whoop. I was almost too slow, but I didn't get it. This one I'm not going to track Commando because I actually don't remember the lineups for Commando Bomb. But it's not terribly slower to do it that way. Here. Okay, I didn't get hit there. I had to jump like a certain way if that locker came out. Those lockers are also on global timers, so unless you memorize exactly what you do every single run, you're not going to really know where they are. Then we're going to jet to the end. I'll take my hands off the L&R buttons just in case another mishap happens. Alright, so Strikeman, he can either give me a small jump or a big jump. He gave us a small jump, so we have to quick swap a third time. If he gave us a big jump, then we would only need to quick swap twice. But the triple blade has a weird property to it, where even though there's 3 blades on the screen, it only does damage for 2, even if all 3 visually hit your enemy. So you have to quickly shoot. I think so. I read somebody call it shotgunning, where you just kind of shoot twice fast, so you can get all 3 hits as fast as possible. Yeah. Okay. On the Sheepman. Yes, Sheepman is a real boss. And the stage is actually really cool, but his weapon is not very cool. When you use it. It's kind of effective when he uses it, though. Alright, so the big gimmick in Sheepman is these disappearing color-coded blocks. So we're going to just have to eliminate them as fast as possible. I don't remember the name of any of these enemies, but that purple guy, if you stand on him, it'll slowly lower himself. Oop, can I get there fast enough? Yes, I can.
Nice.
Oop, I was way too in the middle of Rush Jet. I wanted to stay at the end so we could avoid getting hit there, but that's fine. Alright, so Octobulb, we're gonna... You can have to charge him with this treadmill here, but you can just charge 2 and get a Commando Bomb off. Right, so the second half of the stage, we're going to Rush Jet up here. I'm going to Triple Blade this guy, wait a bit, just in case a weapon drop fell, because I don't trust myself to jump immediately after getting a weapon drop. Right, wheel cutter up here. Quick swap to Jet. Then we're on Jet again, where we can just skip all the Yoku blocks. I'm going to wait. You can coil if you're fast enough and you trust coil enough. You can coil through that section and not wait for the 3 blocks to spawn at the bottom. Alright, so Rebound Striker, every time it hits a wall, I believe it's up to 4 times, it'll increase the damage, so we're gonna shoot upright and at the wall here. I kind of misfired there. But since okay, well the last one hit.
Nice.
It's kind of tough to explain while I'm trying to aim all my shots.
Yeah, I get it. Still pretty fast, though.
Yeah. When he's on the ground there, it's a 50-50 whether he stays on the ground and shoots a lightning ball at you or goes back up immediately, so I did get a bit unlucky, but my fight wasn't the greatest in the first place.
Faster than I would have been able to do it.
Well, maybe I'll teach you at SGDQ.
Down.
Alright, so that's the 8 Robot Masters, so now we are on to the Wily stages. Now we just have to wait to another castle he has built. I don't know who he is sponsoring him, but it just keeps going. So this first section with the rain, we're going to have to play a certain way so we can get the first boss at every single time, or the same boss every single time, I should say. Because we are met with the weapon archive. So there's going to be a boss from Mega Man's 1 through 9. Oh, I was a bit early on that somehow. But unfortunately, there's not going to be one at the end with 4 teleporters that also has Rockman and Forte, because I guess, much like the fans, Capcom also forgot that this game existed, or that game existed. Alright, so I'm going to shoot 2 here and quick swap to Water Shield so we can kill that net. This is a very Mega Man 10 song. Alright, so we're going to freeze the shield guy. The timing for those blocks are 2 big jumps. I learned that properly about 2 weeks ago because I actually forgot the timing of it. So we're going to start with Rebound Striker because we want Napalm Man to spawn first because he's the most annoying. Oh, look at that. He's right there. Okay, so we're going to wait here. Okay, that was pretty good. The biggest thing is getting Napalm first and then getting that quick kill on Ringman. Wait for the mouse guys to move. Okay, so I read somewhere that where you bonk on that jump there is how the spider will go. I'm not sure any truth to that, but every time I've hit the edge there, the spider has gone where I want, so I have not been disproven. Or that fact has not been disproven. Okay, so I'm going to try and get here fast enough. I did not, because I waited too long on the spikes one. Shoot there. Buster this guy. We're going to, just for my safety, I wanted to see if I can get a weapon drop. Oh, I shot too late there. Then for these 2, I want to shoot them with Buster as late as possible so that cannon doesn't hit us. Okay, our health is a little iffy here, but if we get Slash Man first, we might be fine. Because we're going to see Slash Man, Frost Man, and Tornado Man. I ran into him. That's fine. That does way less damage than his shield there. Or not a shield, his frost tower or whatever it's called. I don't remember what the weapon is called in Mega Man 8. And Slash Man, I don't remember how to do the faster fight, so I invented that strat where it's a little fast, but it's still not as fast as how to do it normally. And now Wily 2, which is the hardest stage in the game, both casually and to speedrun. We're going to start with Wheel Cutter. Okay, our timing's a bit off now, because there's going to be a bit of a mini-boss rush with Suzak and Phoenix, and as I said earlier, they're on a global timer. That stays the same for this stage. But there's also another factor, which we'll see once we beat them. Okay, that's sort of helpful. I don't know what pattern I'm going to be at, though. Okay, so the second one should come down immediately. Yeah, I remember the patterns. Since it's a global timer, there is the world record runs do timing, but since I didn't know how to do that, I literally learned most of the patterns where Suzak and Phoenix goes, so I know which ones are safe or not. Whoops. That's what I get for over-explaining what I do. Good thing I had that extra purple blade. Okay, so we're gonna grab the M tank. That will be used soon, which will heal everything. Okay, kill these ice blocks. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a bit. I did want to go down here eventually, but I didn't want to go down here that early. I wanted triple blade so I can get through that guy without bustering, because I can never get the timing right. Oh, jeez. That's a new one. Usually if you just jump and shoot at the same time. Yeah, I'm just going to wait, because this section, because of how different the stage can go, I'm just going to wait it out.
All these cycles,
As soon as we
man.
kill that one. And we're through. Now, we're not...
Nice.
Since it's a marathon run, we are through. But if we were on PB pace, we're still not through, because the upcoming boss, the Crab Puncher, is also luck-based and is really annoying if he gives you bad luck. So hopefully... He just... Nope, he didn't stay. So he can do that, or he can just not hide his eyes. That's fine, and then as soon as we kill the boss, we use our M tank so we can just heal everything. I don't actually remember what the time difference is between using this now or later. Because if you're just learning this game, you probably can still get away with using it on the boss rush, because you need Solar Blaze. But I guess I do it a bit differently, so it might be still slower. Which, everybody uses the M tank there at Wily 2. Alright, so we're going to swap to Chill Spike. Make sure we're in the air for this stopper. And, just like Mega Man 9, I guess Integrates really likes Wily 3 having gravity sections, because now we are on an auto-scroller. So there's one thing about this auto-scroller that you have to be careful of, because you can see there are actual buttons that pop up and down when you're not either using them or not. Oops, I swapped too late. So the spikes can actually hide behind those buttons, so you have to be really careful where you're goofing around. And there's your checkpoint, just for the people wondering. So if I die again, that's where I'm going. I guess not again, because I haven't died yet. We'll see.
How hard is it to get like a deathless run?
Oh, which run?
I was saying, how hard is it to get like a deathless run? Is it pretty easy, or is it like really challenging?
Pretty easy once you get knowledge of the game, but there are mistakes that can happen.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Like I've had my fair share of deaths on PB pace in Wily 3, just from not paying attention or micromanaging it too much.
That makes sense.
So we have to be careful with these mechs. Okay, we're on coil because we're going to spawn coil on the spikes, swap to wheel cutters so we can just get up there without having to wait for the elevator to move all the way up. And that's your one strat for the level. There's a second strat where you can coil into a jet on the first section, but I don't know the timing for both. It's actually really cool when it happens. So now we have another devil fight, the block devil, which you have to wait for him to spawn. We're going to shoot two at a certain time. That might have been, yeah, it was a bit too early. Nope, I thought I'll just wait so I can conserve my rebound striker.
Very nice.
The second shot's really tough to get, so, or, well, you can get the timing for it, but yeah, I shot it way too early. And then it's a 50-50 whether he goes up or down, so I lost the coin flip on that. So now we are on to the boss rush, but we still need to do a little bit of work because Wily does not want to make it easy, even though all we have to do is hold up and jump sometimes. Alright, so I'm going to wheel cutter up here, make sure I swap just in time so I can get more rebound striker, because that's the only weapon we really need at this current moment. Alright, so now we are going through all the bosses again. We'll see if we can do good on them. Okay, so Pumpman, we'll see if we get lucky. He can do 1, 2, or 3 jumps. There is a strange property where if he's in the lightning, he will... Okay, he did 3 jumps, of course. That's fine. But if he's in the lightning and you keep shooting thunder rolls into him, it'll do the same damage whenever he's out of iframes. But obviously you need to get lucky for that. Oh, I didn't expect him to do 2 short jumps in a row, that's fine. And interesting fact, since there's not really much else about this stage, since it's just the boss rush, they lined the bosses up so they're exactly how they are on the boss selection screen at the beginning of the game. I don't remember if any other games have it like that. Oh, can we get him? No, we can't. It's a shame we had to use a 3rd one, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see if we can get a better Blade Man fight. Well, he stayed on the right side, so it was a little bit faster.
Nice.
Alright, so Chillman, will he jump this time? Yes, he will. I was a bit early. Whoop. Oh, jeez.
He's
Stop
not
it.
playing nice.
He saw I had a good fight earlier, so he decided. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
That's a new one. I could have just paused and E-tanked, but that's not terrible, because...
These fights are pretty quick, so...
Yeah, I'll just need to do a bit of a backup and triple blade him once I run out. It would help if I could actually hit him, though. Okay.
There we go.
I can't do it perfectly, apparently.
Hey, you did it fast enough.
Oh, I didn't expect him to... Alright, so... The reason I didn't W-tank right away is because I actually use it here, because the first phase of the Wily machine is weak to Solar Blaze. Oh boy. When he goes, he can shoot either fast or slow on that one, so it's a bit tough. And here I'm going to coil and try to, because my health is a little low, so I'm trying to... Wrong button. I still get it backwards sometimes. I'll just wait. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, that was a boss rush. Then, with his infinite sponsors, Wily decides to build an elevator to space. I don't know what purpose it serves.
To go to space, obviously.
I guess so. I don't really want to, but I guess that for the sake of the game.
Easier to get to the International Space Station that way. Clearly.
Yeah. Okay, so Wily 5, there is a manipulation you can do to get perfect luck on the boss. I don't remember how to do it, so I'm just gonna pray I get it. Or pray I get lucky, I mean.
I believe.
I'm out of water shield, so I can't goof around with it. Oh, I forgot that. I keep forgetting that ladder is solid because there's not many times I just land on top of it. Alright, so what we don't want, if it happens, is we don't want them to spawn top middle. Because the game creators thought they were funny, and time will be on the final hit just in case I forget to call it. They thought they were funny, so his weakness is the weapon that goes straight to the ground even though he's in the air. And time.
GG!
Thank you. Other than that death, that wasn't too bad. That death, I probably... Well, no deaths otherwise, and that's probably a faster death. It was a 38 or something because I played it a bit safer just to make sure I didn't die.
So 37.52.
Yeah, that's not very good, but it's underestimate.
It's underestimate, and I was entertained. I thought the run was great, so at least there's that. But yeah, where can people find you on the internet if they want to see more Mega Man 10?
You can find me on my Twitch, ProPiece_. If you want to watch, I'll be doing probably Mega Man 10 because there's a Mega Meg marathon going on. A couple of them actually that I'll be a part of. I'll be doing Mighty Gunvolt Burst because I'll be doing that at SGDQ whenever the schedule comes out. And yeah, other than that, I'm not sure yet because that's the two things I need to be playing.
Yeah, and we'll be seeing the schedule on Friday, so we'll see when you're going to be doing Mighty Volt. Oh my god, I can't speak. The game you're running at SGQ. Yeah. when the schedule comes out on Friday. But yeah, thank you again for being here for fair enough. Yeah, thank you for being here and for showing off Mega Man 10.
Thanks for
folks, we're going to take another. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back to Crosshair. We are wrapping up our Preventathon 7 run back special with PBBH running Bad Way, which you could also call Bad Game if you really wanted to. It's quite a treat. You're in for a fun time. So PBB8, take it away.
All right, I appreciate it. Yes, this is Uncharted from Temu. It is great. Truly, I love it. I mean it, and with the most love. Truly, this game is so fun to play. It is such a fun stream and kind of marathon showcase as well. So I always have a great time playing this game and showing it off to other people, and I hope everybody enjoys it as well. There's a lot of downtime, especially in the beginning here and at the end, actually. So I kind of do intro and outro kind of within the run. It's just kind of built in. You'll see. So we can kind of just get started here. Timer starts when I press new game here. So without further ado, we can start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. So this we start off with a little intro cutscene here. Our protagonist, Michael Wayne, not to be confused with, I think, was it Captain Wayne? I saw another Wayne in here. There's been like a Wayne apocalypse going on.
Vacation Desperation was our second run of the evening.
Unrelated, unfortunately, to that character, I believe. I don't think there's any crossover there. But our protagonist here is running away from some bad guys. Gets into a terrible car crash. Is going to have to limp away from this car, basically, because of how just terrible that was. But no, we are completely uninjured. You will see with Michael, he's got 2 modes. He's either completely invulnerable to everything, or the slightest fall is going to just kill him. So you'll see me kind of running around here, playing the game pretty much as intended. There's not too much that goes on that's very special in this game here. We mostly play every single level as intended. Other than right now, we're just going to get completely out of bounds. And we're basically going off off into the side of the map here, into just these beautiful textured grass sample here that is kind of this first level. We're just going to go all the way around the right side of the level, loop back to the back side of it, and just go through the end cutscene to trigger that. So yeah, this game, as I unfortunately was lying to you about here, is not at all intended. If you want to play this game casually, you will not see most of the game through this run. We are going to break it as much as possible, and that is fun. That's what we love to do. So got a little run here through the forest to kind of get us going, but once we get to the first I guess cutscene here, second cutscene of this level, we will Alt F4. It is unfortunately the fastest way, I guess, no, it's the only way to skip cutscenes. And this first cutscene is about, I think it's like 4 minutes long. It is incredibly long and a couple unskippable cutscenes. So we hit that black screen, we just Alt F4 right here. We will do that probably like 4 or 5 times throughout. There's a couple of them that don't really matter, and we will get to watch them because they're only a few seconds long. But this one is tough. So we'll bring the game back in. It'll basically, when you quit out of the game, it just takes you to the start of the next save point or whatever reason. So when we pop in here after pressing continue, we will just start right where the cutscene ended. So this will be the one and only driving levels of this game, and thank God for that, because the driving in this is incredibly janky. If anybody has played this game, they can attest to that. We're gonna try to get through this rock. This is the toughest part of this drive here. We are good to go. You can see already, though, I did slow down, and you can tell I'm trying to pull myself up this hill. If I hit that rock, I'm gonna take probably 20 seconds to get up that one hill. It is insane.
Oh,
so thankfully we're good. We're just gonna, okay, wow, I didn't mean to drive on the trees like that. Can do another little thing here with this game. Oh, I am totally lost. Is if you save and then load, it just kind of puts you where you were. So we'll do that multiple times to save ourselves from dying from falling from high, but also it's just faster to get out of that car by doing that. So we are thankfully done with any and all car driving parts. We're gonna again just completely get out of bounds here. Much different grass, much nicer grass here. It's almost like they intended us to go this way. It's much nicer here. We're just gonna kind of go over this. There we go. That little hill there, and you'll see a few times where we'll kind of stumble. So the first kind of trick that comes in here is right at this point. Basically, anytime we're trying to not take any damage and fall from a high distance, as we're going over the edge of something, if we spam the crouch button, we will kind of get into this ragdoll effect. And if Michael's in the ragdoll, he's just completely invulnerable. He can take infinite damage from any height. So we're gonna do that multiple times throughout the run as well. Another little trick of this run is coming up right about here to get up this little cliffside. For whatever reason, if you jump and then kind of spam crouch and jump at the same time, actually I forgot a step. If you spam crouch and also hold ADS, which is just right mouse button, you will kind of roll up the wall, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it was intended. Another ragdoll. Oh, I guess we're just gonna roll off that one. Sometimes he doesn't want a ragdoll and he still takes no damage. That's what I'm telling you. He's either taking all damage or none. That was unintended, but that works as well. So another. This is actually part of the run. We are supposed to run through this to get up to this little castle side here. Normally, there is a skip that we do for this, but there was a much more game-breaking skip that I was practicing, and I got it one time in 20 minutes right before this run. So it's most likely... Oh, careful. A little bit of a subtitles kind of going over each other right there. I'm going to basically hop onto this rock. I'm going to save for a safety save. I'm going to then do what is called the helicopter helicopter skip, whatever, helicopter jump, and you'll see why it's called the helicopter. But I'm basically, let me just try this real quick, and then I will we are gonna make it. No, we're not, and I have crashed the game. I have soft locked the game actually. I'm showing off, I guess, a few mechanics here. So if you pause the game as you are dying, it just does that and it soft locks the game. I was trying to save on the side of the mountain so I could be up top there. I didn't do it, and now I've crashed the game. Thankfully, we safety saved, so we're gonna go right back to it. I'll probably give it a couple more goes here, but it is very, very inconsistent. So to explain this kind of trick, I don't truly know how it works, but I just press the buttons and it does. You basically get into this stumble here, and 1 second. Hey, second try. Here we go. I just need to not crash the game. Okay, we're good. So that saves about like 30 plus seconds. The world record holder is actually the one who discovered that and got the world record from that skip, which is pretty sick. So basically how that works is we're gonna do a little puzzle here as well. Nothing to worry about. Please do not mind my leg stance. It does sometimes get even stretchier. We'll see if it going the wrong way. We'll see if it goes. No. Let's
sometimes
we're gonna
my
get
legs
stanky
also
leg.
feel like jelly.
Let me see if I can get the stanky. No, not today. Okay, there we go. So we got that. Sometimes it goes extra far. But basically, sorry, that skip is another Alt F4. You can tell this game is much easier when you got commentators. My commentators are all like in the UK, all the people that run this game, and they are fast asleep. So I'm here doing this one myself, but helicopter skip. So you basically fall from a high enough height, not too high where you'll die, but high enough where he stumbles. When he starts stumbling, start spamming the crouch button, and then he will fall. And then at which point, if you are spamming that, he will just get up and start this like helicopter, which can go infinite. He can go as high as he wants. That trick then basically you try to take. Again, it's not timing at all. Trust me, I did that randomly. But you try. Oh, we're getting stuck here. Here we go. We're gonna go out of bounds again. Don't worry. That's just kind of how to run. Just kidding. We gotta get used to that. I'm sorry. It's gonna happen almost every single level.
No, it's fine. I was just confused why he was climbing nothing for a second.
Oh no, I'm just yes. Oh okay, yes, of course. He there's a lot of nothing that we climb. There actually is now. Somebody just created a tool where we can actually see the invisible walls now. So. We might actually find some more things to break in this game. But yeah, so basically, we're going to get up another spot here. This is one of my favorite skips when it goes well. It's not going super well. Oh, there we go. You can kind of launch yourself up. See, I kind of got... Yeah. There is a way where you can just go up and like... Oh no. We triggered the ragdoll. All good. So the same button to do the like crouch roll is also the one that triggers ragdoll. So if you are like on the edge of something, it'll just trigger ragdoll for you. And let's see. There just kind of there it is. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Jeez. He has a mind of his own, I swear. Sometimes you are playing against the game. Okay. We made it up there again. Another huge skip. Again, we're basically just skipping entire levels here. And we'll be out of bounds again too. Where am I going? I've just got sorry, just got totally lost. As you can tell, there's not much going on here. My bad. All right, we're gonna go right up this rock, and take a little jump. Again, we're gonna just kind of run on. Sometimes nothingness. Sometimes there's textures. Yeah, so there's a wall there, right? Of course, we know. We all know that was there. There we go. Yep, we're safe. Okay, it's got to be careful with falling. You can kind of slip and pretty much die. I'm gonna do a little roll here. Or what? There we go. Oh, I almost died. Okay, we're safe. I'm gonna go up again. Do the good old crouch, jump, wall, climb, whatever the heck we want to call this thing. This one is a steep one. This one takes a little. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, get up, buddy. You can do it. All right, I try to be really careful here. If you ADS, you can slow yourself down to not fall. If I fall off anywhere there, I have to go all the way back. So we don't want to do that. So this is normally where the first helicopter skip was until that skip was discovered. So we're going to do... Oh, no. This could be bad. No. This could be really bad. Oh, we're good. We're good. Oh, so, nice. Okay, we're good. Woo! Man, I swear every time I play this game, something new happens. We're good. So that's technically where the first one was. We're going to again hop over here. There's a lot of invisible walls. You just kind of have to know where they are. We're going to do another little ragdoll here to get down. Perfect. All right. Here we go. So another part of this game, and is, which I think is probably why this game is featured in Crossfire, is there's some guns. There's some enemies that shoot at us. This guy thankfully hasn't seen us yet. I'm just gonna kind of. Oh, I'm screwed. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. How far back? How far back? How far back? Okay, good. There's this. Oh, perfect. I knew that. I planned for that. Okay. So we're gonna try to get past these guys without dying at all. For whatever reason, I tried to like jump over that. There we go. They don't even see me. So I pull out my gun here to see my health bar. Otherwise, I have no idea how fast or how quickly I'm dying. I'm gonna just do a quick safety save here. So like I explained before, if you save load, it does funny things to the game. One of them is also just resetting all of the aggro of the enemies, and resetting your health as well. So thankfully, this is a cutscene we don't have to skip. We can kind of watch this silly little one here.
Or I will shoot.
He already shot. I don't. It's okay. That's fair. So this is a little chase feature. There's no way to actually catch up to the guy. So we basically just kind of run through it. There's really no time you can save here other than just like kind of falling. It's a pretty simple level. And we'll kind of get. Oh my god, I thought I was going to die there. Oh my god, I thought I was going to die. Holy crap, this game just gives you heart attacks for no reason. Oh my gosh. Wow, I almost cursed myself. Okay, so this is normally an easy level, I promise. There's one little part here that I will try to nail it, and I probably will... Oh, yeah. Oh, we're good. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that is a very, very slippery log. It doesn't look like it, but if you play this, it is super slippery. So when we hit that log, we call it swag log. Usually when I'm explaining and talking about it, I jinx myself out of it. So for whatever reason, it worked, and we swag logged. We're going to do, again, we're completely out of bounds. I'm honestly desensitized at this point. I'm sorry if this is all a shock to you. That's the ending cutscene right there, if you didn't know. Just that little rock. All right, I'm going to do a little setup here. Run. I didn't run. I walked. I said run and I walked. Okay, let me try one more time. It's right here. 1, 2, there we go. I should be able to, perfect. Okay, so basically we run off this train here and we hit this rock. And this is the entire level. For whatever reason, the game was coded so that instead of the train moving and the level just standing still, the game developer Monty decided to do the opposite. So the entire map spins around the train, which is why you see this little texture. So fun little facts about this game. But yeah, the easiest way to do this level is just to jump off the train and then wait for it to come back around and then jump into the cutscene at the end of the level. So got a little bit of downtime here. Sometimes I take a little water break. I need to, the camera keeps spinning though, so I'm not even touching it.
Yeah, this is actually a lot more common than you might think. I also run a game that does exactly the same thing to
is that true?
Get you from one, like in a train car. It moves the whole level around you instead.
I don't want to shoot you. Give me the map.
That's so interesting. This is my favorite cutscene here because he's, again, doesn't wait. He just shoots them. It's so funny. That is interesting. Okay, this is the first game I've played that does that, but it must be a pretty decent like trick like for game devs. But yeah. So we're gonna get to another. This is a really dangerous level. I might go a little quieter here. We'll see, or I might be screaming. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna bring out my gun for the health bar again, because there are going to be a ton of people shooting at me. I will be implementing the save load feature probably like 5 times at least. If things go well, oh, he's gonna see me. Yep, there we go. Okay, we should be good here. I'm gonna do the first one a little safer because if I do die there, I'll start over. But if I die anywhere else, it'll just be the last point I saved. So you kind of try to get a little ways. I hit that thing. It's fine. And then just kind of save load and do it several times here. Ooh, okay, that's a little scary. We're good. We'll do another safety save here. Unfortunately, when you save load, it turns you completely opposite and puts away your gun. So you have to kind of do that all again. But we're good. We actually made it in less than I thought. Sometimes that last guy will actually kind of go in and shoot you pretty quickly. I'm gonna Alt F4 that one. It's like kind of 50-50 if it's faster or not. Just for the sake of it, we'll do a quick Alt F4 here. And we'll kind of get into, I think we got like three more levels here. I don't remember. This game is an experience. I just kind of black out and play this game. It's kind of the best way to do it. Spam control. You can spam spacebar here to get through. We will be loading into the next part here, and we'll do another little helicopter. I'm also going to take out my gun because I did realize that I somehow must have scammed you a little bit. I realized this gun, I think okay. We died there. That's what I'm telling you. Sometimes he just dies if you're a little bit too high. So I'm going to try to trigger this, and I'll do a little helicopter shooting here. Because funnily enough, there we go, a little bit of shooting. Funnily enough, you actually don't shoot in this game at all anymore. There used to be a part of this game. Oh, I'll go this way, actually. It's more fun because, yeah, there's floating ground there. For whatever, yeah, so one of the skips that, before it was discovered, we had to take out a sniper rifle and shoot the guys on this specific, I'm pointing to the screen in case of me, shoot these guys down here and across the way, and then do like a little, like, I don't know, zip line sort of whatever thing across those islands. Now we have found a different way where instead we kind of get, I'm going to safety save here because I have cursed myself a few other times, and I'm going to try to basically find, oh no, yeah, okay, it didn't trigger, but we safety saved. Perfect. So I'm trying to basically be rolling at the same time as I walk. There we go. As I walk off the edge, which triggers the ragdoll. Sometimes it just doesn't, and that's why you safety save. So we ragdoll underneath, and we go under the sea to head over to the other side, do a little helicopter. I'll do another shooting helicopter for everybody at home. Another little helicopter. Here we go. Careful. Watch out. Watch out. And jump here. Oh, I'm gonna hit that. I'm dead. I've died.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's just right here.
That's
we're good.
fine. Yep. Do it again.
Oh no. I didn't trigger it. This game is being so mean to me. Okay. Let's try one more time. We're gonna be right here. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna try to be a little careful and not hit the roof. Maybe it's the gun. Maybe I was shooting my helicopter and I got a little crazy there. We'll try to take this a little more chill, but again, we go with a little helicopter here to get up to this side and try not to bonk my head. I usually don't spawn that close. We'll do another shot here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. I've made it into crossfire. All right, here. Ooh, he might die here. We'll find out. Perfect. He's okay.
Let's go.
All right, we made it. You never know. You never know. Perfect. Another one here. We can kind of keep the cutscene going as well. Not a big deal. Getting into one of the last levels here. This is a bit of a technical one. You can kind of screw things up a little bit, slip off things too, but it's a good time. So, oh, there we go. That's a cool pose. Nice. Little cross leg. I like that. So we'll hop up to this spot here. This is probably the most intended level because we have to interact with the 4 little statues, the little angels, and push them into spots. Once we get all 4 of them, it triggers into the last level. So we kind of push them. Wow, that's a good push, buddy. Oh no, we're good. I can back it up. I can back it up. All right, we're good. Normally, Jesus. Normally you were supposed to ragdoll off that, but I didn't, and thankfully the backup is just save loading. So we're good to go. Gonna hop up here, do a little obstacle course. Okay, we didn't fall. Good job. To get up to this part. Okay, sometimes you just get stuck on the walls. There we go. All right, he's gonna climb up to this side here. Go over this pole. This is a pretty slippery pole. It might give me a heart attack. Just hold on. I'll be fine. We're good. I think it's the other one. All right, we're gonna push these. When you, am I good? Am I coming through? Is my?
I can hear you now. Your audio cut out for a second, but I can hear you now.
That's right. Okay, that was weird. I couldn't hear anything either. I killed myself. That's okay. We're good. We're good. I think audio's back. Okay. So normally that was the weirdest place to. I was trying to explain the audio there. Okay. When you hear that little like scraping rock sound, it means it's in place. So we'll ragdoll over this one again. Normally, you got to take this box, push it over there to this pillar, but we can just do a little... Oh, hello? There we go. Oh, I guess I can just jump normally. Cool. I guess you don't need the box. Okay, cool. And we'll climb up here. Another little part we'll get to in a bit here is a little... I'm going to try to do it my best, but we'll see the little... what do you call those? Little like quick access dial things for my weapons and tools and choices. But okay, that was good. Menu. Yes, thank you. He's really pushing
weapon wheel
those.
is the other term.
Weapon wheel. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Thank you. That's the term. We only use it literally this one time here, so I don't even usually remember what it is. So we'll pull out my rope, which also has I forget what this is called, but we're basically just gonna hook onto this and yeah, we did it. Okay, perfect. Nice. That was flawless, and I wasn't worried at all. Okay. All right, we're gonna have it up to this pole here. This one's a little slippery. We're good. And push in the last. Are you okay? You're good. Okay. Jeez, we tripped. It's okay. And once I see the black screen, I can. Huh? Oh, what? I must have. When I died, it must have
reload. Must have reset that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. That's fine. We definitely know how to get back. Yeah, I can definitely get back there. Oh no, that's the first one. Okay. Yeah, we're good. This is just a backup that I've never had to do a backup for. We'll do it live. Why not? I'm just gonna run up here. Oh wait. Oh, I need a box to get up there. Okay. We're good. Let's just start it all over.
Let's go.
Yay! Thankfully, I only have to do this last one. I think we'll find. Yeah, those other ones look okay. We're good. We'll just get this last one, and it's all good. Here, this should do it, right? Okay, that's hopefully not a problem. I'm stuck on something. Yeah, I've never seen that in my life. Okay, there we go. We can Alt F4. One last Alt F4 of the game. We'll be getting into the last level here. This also has a ton of walking, running simulator. Unfortunately, there's about like minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe of just straight up running. So I'll probably do a little outro as well too. I don't know if you have anything else to say. You'll probably talk afterwards too. But yeah, we'll do a little outro because we have the time. So we'll get into this last part. Unfortunately, our car is crashed right about here, and so we can't take it. That's also a different car, so I don't know where we got that, but we're gonna basically run through. There's a little oasis there. It's quite nice. It doesn't do anything to help us. We found unfortunately no way to get from here to there any faster than this running. So I will do a safety save. I really hope I remember, but I will do a safety save because I have unfortunately died, I think, on marathons, and I have to do the run again. So I will try my absolute best to remember to safety save. But yeah, this is bad way. I mean, everything went perfectly as intended, as it always does. The game is completely ready to go, and nothing goes wrong. So this is bad way. It truly is such a fun time. I love playing this game. Every single time I'm laughing. I was literally like in the practice room doing some practice, and I was just like laughing to myself when something happened. Like, it's just a silly game. Just the things that happen are so janky, and it's so fun. So again, I appreciate it. I'm glad I did a couple shots of my gun because I think you wouldn't bring me back for this game because it's not an FPS game. It's just not. Too, so. That's true. Okay, if you're loose with it, that's great. Then we'll count it. So we did a little helicopter shooting, but it's otherwise a pacifist run. It's a pretty fun game, pretty easy game to get into as well. There's probably like 5 or 6 of us who've run the game or who still showcase it in marathons as well. And it's just a good time. It's just a fun time. So if you are interested in playing this game at all, it is on speedrun.com. It's on Steam. It's not too expensive either. And it's a fun time. There's some good resources in there. Join the Discord as well. If you have any questions, you will run into issues, just message somebody and we will help you out. We love to get new people into this game. It feels like hazing, but it's not. I promise it's not. It is totally normal, and it is totally a fun thing to get into. And and it's great. So we're basically like always, we're just kind of running to the end of the each level and kind of triggering things. So for whatever reason, there's like a platform that just kind of takes us over the end of the wall of the level of the wall. So I'm going to do a save here just to be safe because we're on a marathon and I don't want to do that run again. But I'm basically about guesstimation. Oh no, we're good. That was so close to crashing the game. Oh my gosh, you can see I almost died. We're good. Okay. Time is also, sorry, time is going to come up in about like 2, 3, or 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Time. Sorry. I forget how quickly that comes up. My gosh. Okay. This game is so fun. It is a little hard to commentate solo, but it is such a fun time. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. Who is this? Huh?
Agent.
Is that
47?
Agent? I heard somebody in chat say it, and so I'm going to say it. Agent 67? What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I know. I saw it last marathon and I had to do it. But wait,
It's true. Oh,
we're alive. Wait, hold on. To be continued. Yes, that is true. There is a Bad Way 2 apparently in the works. Not sure about any timelines yet, but Bad Way 2 is apparently in the works.
it's definitely going to come out for sure.
Totally for sure, and probably before GTA 6. I hope. Gosh, I hope. I don't know. I actually don't think that will happen, which is crazy. But yes, this is Bad Way. Truly, again, I really appreciate you seeing this run. I think what was it? A Preventathon, and thinking, you know what? This is a game. This is a game. So it is indeed, and I appreciate being a part of this showcase here.
Of course.
I speedrun this game, a couple of the games. There's a cute little dog game that I play as well over on twitch.tv/pbb8. I'm preparing for a different marathon of a game where a marathon where you learn a new game. So I'm learning a new game on stream, which is fun time. But otherwise, I appreciate everything again. And this was a really fun event.
Heck yeah. Thank you for being here, for showing off this game. It's so silly. And I was absolutely, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that is definitely got to go on Crosshair at some point. So thank you for bringing it to the show. It was a lot of fun.
Of course.
Alrighty, folks. Well, that is going to be it for Crosshair this evening. But don't you worry, because the GDQ Hotfix ain't over yet. Speedruns from the Crypt is up next. So stick around for some spoopy speedruns. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Crosshair. And of course, until then, no matter what your dreams, goals, or hopes are in this world, always keep them in your crosshair. We'll see you next time.